I am using the following tier 1 spell slots at the beginning of the morning.
Mage armor.
Mage
You're
armor.
alive.
I'm using mage armor and disguise self. Also, I'm having Isis help me with the wig and makeup, but still using disguise self for reasons.
Okay.
But I'm only using it like the moment before we have to leave our rooms to go see the king. Because I remember that was a thing we had to do.
Yeah.
Yes. The king wants to speak to you in his room this morning for breakfast. And for the events that happened, as Captain Morpheus has last night, as you guys were resting, made a full report to the king of what happened.
Mm-hmm.
How is the princess doing?
A lot better, but still tired. Now level 2 exhaustion, so 2 more days.
How is Valis doing?
You don't know yet. You'll figure out when you're in a room.
Yeah, I really thought they would have separate rooms.
Be far more palatable.
Yes.
I think both of them would be more happy with it.
Oh, it's a new day. Time to see if I'm happy. Nope, I'm not.
Didn't we talk about this earlier? Like if Loris was dead.
Yeah. If
and had a good day.
If Morpheus only had one spell slot left, and if he did not have that one, Loris was dead. Because nobody can really cast Raise Dead.
Yeah.
If you have access to, and if you then had a good day, that would have been so awesome.
Yeah.
that would have been horrible.
Horrible for Loris, awesome for Yannick.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh, it would have been great for everybody else. It's a monkey.
Yeah.
The guy I love died. Oh well.
How do you play heartbroken and
Manic happy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you later.
He died.
No, that is not. No, that's not how it happens.
As you come into the king's chamber, he's already sitting there. As you see a little dragon sitting right here. Please take a seat.
Okay.
I look over. Is Valis appear to be awake?
No, she is sound asleep. As you
I
look
try to-
over, you see that Belladonna just stepped out of the bed, completely naked, and she goes to a clothing closet, and she starts picking something out, and they are obviously dresses owned by Valis.
Can Dexter look at Everine and say, "Wait, I'm not really too much or know much about women's clothes, but is that kind of a prick move that she's doing?" He will then start to get his light for his morning cigarette.
All Everine sees is Hercules. And she is just
Who's eating off of a plate full of fish.
I just I'm just staring at it.
Wait, is Hercules a gold dragon?
No, it's a bronze dragon.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's the king's spare dragon.
Yeah.
You know, technically speaking, it isn't King Augustus unknowingly following the advice of Lord Xander with having diverse dragons.
Yeah.
He's a great king.
Well, it also might be that he can't get the same type of dragon. It's like we don't even know how they're getting the dragon eggs.
He made a deal with the Titan. He made a deal with Sidon, and that's how he got the dragon eggs.
Well, I mean, like, how is Sidon getting the dragon eggs?
Yeah,
because
that you don't know, yeah.
That's the thing.
But But they have 3 different types of dragons. They have silver, they have bronze, and they have 1 brass. So they don't have gold or copper.
So while Xenon like looks completely and utterly pristine, like their voice is just like so tired and sad. It's just, you ever wake up in the morning and it's just like, Lord, if there was a close enough cliff, I would probably just walk off of it. That is the sound of her voice right now.
You have fly as a spell, don't you?
Yeah, but she wouldn't have taken it that night.
Or slow fall.
I don't have slow fall, weirdly enough. But
Ladies. Looks at Iris, Nora, and Everine. Which dress do you think looks better on me? As she shows a yellow dress that Valis owns and a purple dress that Valis owns. Or do you think the red one would be better?
Guessing Valis owns that one too.
Certainly out of her closet.
Why don't you ask her yourself?
I would, if she were awake. But it is very rude to interrupt the sleeping.
I think it's pretty rude to just take cover people's clothes. But sure.
Well, I have her husband's permission. Isn't that right,
Sure.
hon? Sure,
Her
go take
husband
what you want. She's not using it anyway right now. I'll go with the purple one. That's my favorite color.
So, Your Majesty, before there's a cat fight, would you please tell us what we are here for? I believe that the captain told you most of what was going on.
Yes, certainly. I am just curious on your version. Captain Morpheus is a loyal soldier, but doesn't always have the right eye. Later on today, Chandris will also arrive here, and he can justify the talks of what his followers have done.
I don't think he can justify that because literally the statue of what's her face and Xenon just says what's her face cannot remember right now.
Etheria.
Yeah, it's like Etheria. Yeah, what's her face? And Etheria came to life, started using magic to make others murder people. Like if he's answering to that, then there's no trying to I'm sorry, and it's just a very tiring day.
But here in Mifros, we are beyond brutal methods of judgment, like the foul Oresians and the Astorians. We judge people here fairly, and I, as a king, the greatest king of all of Tylea, must adhere to that as well.
Speaking of great...
Just a question about Morpheus' story.
Sure.
There wasn't any mention of a whale, right?
He looks a bit confused.
Alright, good.
Okay, Xenon still looks completely
Dexter will
pristine.
turn away and continue smoking.
Xenon looks completely pristine, but like just turns to you and the glasses do that white thing that animes do, like when the guy's about to murder you. It's like, oh god. So did he mention that they literally set up a trap for you in the statue? And it appears...
Yes, the cult of snakes.
Not just the cult of snakes. I'm pretty sure she had orders from Letheria maybe your plots against the Titans might be slightly known. Just a little bit.
Do not worry about that. A true trickster, a mastermind, can trick his enemy even though they know they'll be tricked. And I, as the greatest king of all of Mithros, would surely succeed at that. None would be able to fool me.
Okay. Xenon just puts hands over her face, and starts rubbing their eyes.
Belladonna walks in. Yes, my dear. You are the mightiest king, the greatest dragon lord of all. You rival Xandar. You rival your ancestor Estor and his brother Telemach. You are the greatest of all.
Wait. He rivals Estor?
His ancestor Estor. He is greater than them.
Estor was the biggest prick in history. Do you want to rephrase that?
Are you disrespecting my ancestor?
No, I'm certain it wasn't. It was just conversation, I'm sure.
What you now notice is that Belladonna is sitting on his lap, and she's wearing Valis her crown.
Wow. Out of character. If you're trying to get us to hate Belladonna, it's working. Good lord. So, before we go into that whole ancestor thing, I did want to say thank you again for having the captain give us the tour, quote unquote. He was incredibly useful. He's incredibly
He's a good soldier.
Yes. He's efficient. What is
Committed?
that word? Huh?
Committed.
Well, committed too, but there's a word like when you're very, very good at what you do.
Good. It doesn't good fit.
He's proficient. He's very proficient.
Prestigious?
No, not prestigious.
I mean, he
You're
seemed
like
kind
all
of famous.
You're all around and thinking about good compliments, and you see that King Augustus, as you're giving compliments to Captain Morpheus, kind of zoning out of the conversation.
Wow. Narcissistic man. Well, anyway, he did a great job.
Yes, of course.
We wouldn't all be here.
I would
wouldn't all
only
be
put
here
someone
without him.
on a position of power if they couldn't do a great job.
Well, what about Gaius and Chandra?
Those have been chosen in the deal.
Oh, okay.
Would you mind telling us this whole deal, just so that we can understand your immaculate intellect with dealing with the Titans?
It is very simple. As I talked to Leferia and Sidon, and talked to him about remaking the Dragonlords, I tricked Sidon into giving me the dragon eggs, and I tricked Leferia into giving me the means to make my dragons more powerful and skip the waiting time.
So, do you have more?
The only thing that they demanded out of the deal, which was a good deal, was that they demanded that they could appoint two of their people as my advisors, and that they would be given the more powerful dragons. That is how Chandras and Commander Gaius became my advisors. My dumb wife heard of this deal and interjected, and she wanted to and said she would only approve this deal if she was allowed to pick one dragon lord herself, and that's how we ended up with Morpheus. Luckily, I gave him the
Oh.
weak dragon.
That makes so much sense.
That makes too much sense.
It's like, okay. So we haven't met the other dragon lords. What are they like?
Handpicked by me. They are great. I have. Give me a sec. Now I have to actually count.
Oh, okay. So,
I have sent 5 of them on a special mission that they have to fulfill now that the water problem has been solved. And my most trusted dragon lord, Captain Tarshian, is right here in the city defending it.
okay, love to meet him. Question.
Maybe you will meet him at the Great Games. He is the city's champion, my personal champion.
Oh, how do we sign up? I may like to give it a crack.
You may certainly sign up. You just simply have to fulfill on the day itself the main tests to participate in one of the things, and then you're in for the main competition.
Alright, sounds reasonable.
And of course, if you win one of the competitions, you can join in the Champions League, the main competition that has different teams led by a champion. That will have the true prize of the Great Games.
Who knows? Maybe I'll be the next champion.
So
I
those
doubt
two,
it. Tarchion is. I pick Tarchion. He is the most. He is the closest in physical prowess that anyone could ever achieve. Close enough to me.
okay.
Can I ask a question about what are your dragons to you?
My dragons are tools of war. It is to solidify my power, for only the greatest of kings would ride dragons. And I, as the first dragonlord to have 2 personal dragons, will be twice as mighty as any other dragonlord.
Okay, 2 things. One, those 2 rolls were not to gag when he like compliments himself. And 2, was Estor this big a prick?
No. Estor was actually he wasn't actually a narcissist, but Estor was more like the
Genghis Khan?
no, not even that, because Genghis Khan actually had a reasonable side in his murderous in his
Oh, okay.
sense. Like Estor had an immense hate to all the native races of Tylea and wanted to murder them all.
So he's like Eren Yeager.
Yeah, so like pre-Medusa, he would have been actually completely fine with Xenon, and he would be completely fine with Dexter. He would be completely fine with Honora, Iris. But Everine must die for the simple fact that she is a native cur.
Yeah.
That would be like his forwarding. So Estor could actually be, if he was just surrounded by humans, a very charismatic, nice person.
Oh god. I'm still like carrying Estor's shield, and this idiot hasn't noticed it yet.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so anyone can.
Anyone can participate, as long as they meet the requirements of the of the arena or of the games. But we were here to talk about Trailus and Septia.
They're very dead now.
Mm-hmm. Yes, but they worked for Chandras.
Yes, they did.
Do you have any inkling that they were working for Chandras's orders?
Okay, so
From what I heard when they were talking about, it seemed like they wanted Chandra's input on how to kill the orphans. Like, for example, it was with having them maul each other over getting scraps of food, drowning them, and it seemed like they wanted to wait for him to arrive.
He may not have necessarily been giving the orders, but it sounds like he was part of the planning or part of the conspiracy.
Alright. This is problematic, as Chandras has certain authority within the city by the deal, but even the crimes of but the law of Mithros applies to everyone. King, Lord, Commander, Queen, it does not matter, for Mithros is supreme. So
Well,
if he cannot properly defend himself, there must be a punishment for him.
Well, here's the thing. To be completely fair, they did say it was a bit of a surprise for him. So he may not have known about it. But it didn't sound like it would have bothered him. And from what we know of Chandras and his feelings on orphans, it probably would not have bothered him. But I don't think it would be possible to judge him on this particular activity to be completely non-judgmental.
Yes, he should at least be able to justify what he said, and I appreciate your honesty on this. Chandras will come in any moment now. As you hear, like...
Although
outside.
he will be kind of pissed off that we had to wreck that giant statue of Letheria.
Well, that's his problem to deal with.
As you see a curtain here open, as you see Chandra stepping off of his silver dragon, Isadora looks around. Greetings, everyone! Hello! It is I, Chandras, and we have here the heroes! And of course you, my mighty King Augustus, my beautiful lady, Belladonna, and of course you, I bought a present for you, mighty Hercules! You will lift up a horse one day, as he throws a fancy-looking fish at the dragon.
Oh my god.
So, I was informed that there was a problem with some of my followers in the Temple of Letheria. Yes, it seems your followers have taken upon themselves to kidnap little children and to prepare a grand sacrifice without proper authoritarian decision. Did you have any knowledge of that, Chandras? As he looks like he does the shocked Pikachu face, like, no,
Yeah,
of course not, my lord. I would not dream of doing anything against you. I would only sacrifice children if I had your permission, my lord.
Excuse me, King
Don't you
Augustus.
think that you should take responsibility for the insubordination of your, well, comrades in this case?
You are completely right.
But
if your followers do something wrong, it is a leader's responsibility, at least partially.
excuse me, King Augustus, can I ask a few questions of Chandras?
Go ahead.
So, Chandras, let me ask you something. They dug a 10-foot pit through stone. You don't know anything about that.
Oh,
That
yes,
would have
I
taken
do know.
quite a long time.
They told me they were going to make a new basement.
Oh, okay, I'm inside
Can
that
I do an
shit.
insight check? Because
Go ahead.
I'm looking at him and it's
Do
like,
we get like advantage on this one? Because, oh my god!
How would I not notice a new basement in my, He seems to be pretty honest.
Do you know what they were going to use the new basement for?
No? Extra room. Very
I'm gonna-
useful. We could have built a prison there.
A prison for who?
Anyone we got permission to sacrifice.
He's driving you mad.
yeah. It's like Xenon just starts laughing like insanely. It's like, what?
But yes, I know something. I know a proper punishment, my lord, if you so agree with this. And extra punishment as well for the 2 dead ones. My mighty king, your majesty, I, Chandras, ask of you to be temporarily banished from the city for 1 month, so I cannot enter Mithros after the Great Games.
Oh wait, actually, I have another punishment. Your Majesty, if you don't mind.
Let me hear it first before I judge.
Well, he seems like I hate to say it, but when someone offers you their own punishment, it's usually not a punishment. So you know how much Chandras loves the orphans. Well, for the next 3 months, he gets to be the orphan's nanny. But he has to make them happy.
No.
If he doesn't, they get to poop and pee on him.
Yes! I will do that!
I'm not finished. I'm not finished. But also, they get to whip the shit out of him. And if he really fucks up, he has to report to you that he has fucked up, and you get to start cutting off fingers.
We do not condone torture here in Mithros.
Okay. Breaking fingers.
We do not commit torture here in Mithros. You either get banished, or you get killed for your crimes, or you pay back the fine cost in 3 folds.
How about he just swears an oath never to harm another child again?
Ever.
That sounds fair.
Actually, that was better.
Forced oaths are not something we do here in Mithros.
Hmm.
These go against the laws, and even I, a king, must keep to the laws, or else we will become like these savage Arisians.
Truly, the greatest king of Mithros.
Chandras, you may choose your punishment. 3 months of taking care of the orphans. If you do not do a good job, you will be executed. Or 6 months of banishment out of the city. You see him thinking about it.
He seems to love children.
Yeah.
Of course! Who doesn't love children? They are pure, they are sweet, they are innocent.
You said they were vermin.
No.
Your exact words. Yeah, those were his exact words.
You looks confused at you, huh?
I definitely remember you saying something like that.
Could rewatch the video.
I could have said something like that, but then I forgot. Yeah, but now my feelings are changed. You as a siren know how that is, right? One day you feel like this, the other day you feel like that. Also, that is part of being a parent, right? Sometimes you want to strangle your kids, sometimes you want to hug them.
Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
Oh, I never have that problem.
In order to regain some of my sanity, I would like to slip a note to the king's mistress, just saying, girl to girl, you look a bit frumpy in that. just reclaim some of my sanity.
She hasn't looked at it yet because she actually also looks a little bit disturbed at what Chandras is doing here. Like, the king also is a bit confused by this entire ordeal, but
Yeah.
they're still trying to process Chandras.
Yeah.
Hey, can Dexter like turn to like Honora and Everine, sort of like whisper like, just saying, to be honest, I wouldn't want him anywhere near kids.
True.
They both
Yeah.
nod.
I wouldn't want him near kids unless he did make some oath to ensure their safety.
Also, that was oddly specific of Xenon talking about pooping and peeing on him if he does a bad job.
Hmm.
Yeah. Can Xenon hear any of this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Xenon would just say in your head, it's just like, I'm having a rough day. Also, he seemed a little too excited about the pooping and peeing part. That's why I regretted it immediately afterwards.
You know what, Your Majesty? If my banishment goes in effect after the Great Games, because I want to see the Great Games in your guys' honor, I will take the 6 months banishment. I have to go to the island of Themis anyway to meet the Queen of the Amazons. They have plenty of boys there that they still want to sacrifice.
Wait, the Queen of the Amazons, did you say?
Yeah.
Now that's interesting. Because it was her sister who was running the cult of snakes.
Ah, you mean the traitor?
Really?
Okay, the king nods. Yes, give me a sec. He stands up and he walks towards his desk. I have here a couple of letters written by the Queen of the Amazons, Queen Tesselia VI. She has told me that her sister has gone rogue and tried to take the crown from her.
That didn't sound like anything she said.
Well, these are the personal letters of the Queen herself warning me about her and other Amazons. I've thought nothing of it now, but now that we are on the topic of that, my wife has many Amazons working for her. They could all be aligned with Moxia.
I doubt it, because
we have to be sure.
So we have someone who has Zone of Truth then.
No. I think of a better way. I will remove all the Amazons, with exception of you, of course, points at Everine. You have proven yourself not to be aligned with Moxia. Out of the capital.
Well,
I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, yes, because a lot of the Amazons left because of the Queen and her sister.
Additionally, they are servants of Valis, so if anything should wait for her, and since they're her servants, she should be the one to do it.
But she is now asleep, and that means that it falls under my authority. My authority!
Your Majesty, here's the thing. Like you said, you didn't have any evidence about Chandras, so you didn't. Well, besides the banishment, you didn't take any hard punishments against him. There is no evidence whatsoever that any Amazon had anything to do with Snake Lady. As a matter of fact, she wasn't using Amazon. She was using orphans and criminals as her minions.
Go ahead.
Now, if she had
persuasion check with advantage.
Is anybody helping me?
You got this, man.
Yeah.
It makes... If the Amazon here
As he's like, Niall is like, yes. Banish the Amazons. All of them are fired from their services.
Wait, but if you're...
This is your fault, Kevin. You got this, man. You got this.
Even if we helped you, I'd only, at best, give you like a +2.
No, I'm not saying that. It was just you saying, you got this, man. You got this.
All right, then.
Thanks.
Next time I'll say you don't got this if that makes you feel better.
Break a fucking leg, man.
If
Oh,
my
God.
sisters here in the employ were a threat, then that threat would have already been known.
Go
I
ahead. Make a
doubt
persuasion.
Maxine would have.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry, I interrupted you.
Yeah. I doubt Maxine would have been so blind to our actions if she was working with them.
Alright, make a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh, that's perception.
Perception. It's a good roll, though.
Yeah, that was a good roll.
Well,
Ah,
here's the thing. It was the
As in,
same
like-
roll.
yeah.
As he thinks. You're right. Those Amazons in my own castle could never fool me with some sort of murder plot. I would have seen through that right away, for I am the greatest king of all of Mithros.
Yep, you are.
I am
Also-
like looking.
If the Amazons were working for trying to kill you, how would they get access to the King Colossus?
Good question, yes.
By the way,
Needs to be researched.
I'm like studying Belladonna this entire time while he's talking. Is she like rolling her eyes or just like looking at him lovingly as he talks?
Go ahead and make an insight check on her.
Like placating him?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's just something about her just.
Would it be
She's what-
alright if I do this too to just
Yeah,
see
sure.
if it's placating him or if it's actually serious about love?
I'm not good at insight.
You know what? For the hell of it, I'll do Lost One Lucky.
Alright.
I'll do another Lucky!
Alright,
Okay.
that's a success. So, Dexter, what you see is that her thoughts about the king are probably exactly the same ones that you have about it. She's just really good at deceiving him to make him think that she really wants him. And like she is sometimes with some of the things he says, she is also utterly disgusted by it.
Oh shit. Oh,
And she
I feel bad about the note.
and all the action she's been taking, she's been calculatively thinking about how to make him happy.
So taking
when
the
she
stuff
was
out of the...
when she was taking the things out of the closet, she wasn't doing that because she really was trying to be a bitch towards Phallus. She was trying to make Augustus happy.
I see. And nothing makes him happier than people being a bitch to his wife.
Yes.
Yeah.
God, I hate that guy.
So most of the things that you see that she's doing to help Augustus or to promote his ego, she's faking it.
Alright, so it doesn't seem like it's true love, it's more like, I can take advantage of you.
Mm-hmm.
Question. So what would I have seen with that 10? I know I didn't see that much.
With that 10, damn, she's lusting after him.
Oh, okay.
But, we are back to my punishment. I have
Oh,
my
God.
punishment done, but it still means that Trellis and Septia needs to be punished.
Yeah, they got punished already. They're not going back to the afterlife, I don't think.
No. We have magic. I have a suggestion.
Alright, evil girl. What's your suggestion?
Simple. I bring them with me to the island of the Amazons. There at the temple of Leferia. I use some of the magic to bring them back to life. Then, they are both parents. We grab their children, chop them up in little pieces, and feed them to them.
Nah, we're not doing a
No.
sins of the father situation.
Oh,
Or in
please
this
no.
case, the mother.
Oh, no. Just let them be wandering spirits wandering the earth.
But this
Oh.
is so much more exciting.
For you,
It's not a fair punishment. You're punishing people that had nothing to do with the crime.
But
What?
they
No,
are
That doesn't
family.
really seem to be in line with Mithros's fine laws, isn't that right?
That is correct. That's why we do it on the island of the Amazons. See, my king? Not in your jurisdiction, so it is allowed, and you can avenge the children that were horrified by this experience.
What about the ethics of Mithros? Does that end at Mithros's borders?
yeah, you were talking about how superior your philosophies are.
You guys can
Let-
make a persuasion check against Chandra's persuasion.
Oh, God.
It's not that great. Ooh, yeah, it beat a 22.
I will help you, Xenon. Good luck.
Okay. Yeah.
You suck.
Uh,
Damn it. I said good luck. I should have said you suck from the start. I'm sorry.
I'm just rolling
I-
really. I have a +6. I'm just rolling really bad.
Now you have a +8.
I would argue that Chandra's would get disadvantage just because he's so fucking creepy. I would argue that.
But the king is used to that, to be
Yeah,
fair.
but then like he's been a special sort of creepy today. A special sort of creepy.
Yeah. I'd help, but I'm too busy seething over the fact that my people would even condone that.
Yeah. It's like I'm sorry, my lord. Usually I have to be better at arguing against that kind of dumb fuckery. But I'm just and I will drop
Done.
the yeah, I'm just done. I will drop this guy's self, and you see like Xenon has like blemishes and huge bags that you can even see under the sunglasses, under the mirrored glasses, and basically just looks like real tired and just fucked over, like got acid burn marks. It's just does not look like they're in a good place right now. It's just like I can't even argue. I'm sorry. It's my fault. I can't even argue with that kind of dumb fuckery. It's oh lord.
It is brilliant. People that disrespect the mighty King Augustus must be punished with the most horrible of fates. But Mithros' laws are... I am sorry, your city is great, but it is too lenient. That is because my king, they never expected such a great king as you to ever rise. I would say with the other kings, these sort of punishment would be too much, but someone disrespecting your law must always be punished as severely as possible so that everyone understands, right?
But you're going to have them chop up little children to feed them to them, and the children didn't do shit.
So
Make another persuasion check against Tandis.
in Mithros is condoning this behavior by allowing it to happen, regardless of if it's in the borders or outside. It's condonement all the same.
You can both roll with advantage. You have to beat an 18 this time.
We both
Okay,
say
both have
things.
yeah, both have a 22. As King Augustus nods.
That's what he does.
The Outlanders is right, as well as the failed dragonlord.
You watch that shit.
Do you still have a dragon?
No, it died in combat.
Failed dragonlord it is. But they are right.
Oh
Would
shit.
it be more
They
proper
are-
to say former Dragonlord at least?
As long as you don't, if you had a dragon, you don't have it anymore. You have failed as a dragonlord. But you are right in this case. Mithros should not permit sovereignty like this in its punishments. And even the greatest king of all must adjust to the laws of Mithros, even in great personal insult. Chandras, no, you do not get to retrieve the bodies of your former servants. You do not get to resurrect them, and you do not get to feed them their own children. And by even this suggestion of breaking the code of Mithros, I will add 2 more months to your banishment. So you may not enter Mithros for the next 8 months. You are truly wise, my king. I will accept. But I must take my leave now if you do not mind, because I have to find new people in charge of the Temple of Leviria. So I continue my work.
What?
Let's hope your work won't be kidnapping more children.
Well, your Majesty.
I think my followers learned from the last 2 times. Or was it 3 times?
Excuse me, Your Majesty. Since you are so wise and so adept at all of this, and Chandras has shown that not to be very good at choosing his people, why don't you choose some custodians for the Temple of Lyria? Instead of Chandras, who...
It's only fair. I mean, the Titans chose your advisors. It's fair if you choose those that will attend their temple.
As Chandras turns around, as he just wanted to walk away from, I was like, but Your Majesty, don't you remember the deal? Religious freedom, as you would not interfere what happens at the temples. As the king signs that was right, Chandras. And I thank you that you see the wisdom in my places. But like I said, even a king must abide by the laws. And Chandras is the highest of the Dreamwalkers of Lefiria. He must appoint the people that will rule the temple in his stead.
Well,
understood.
This might be a little too smart by half, and just correct me if I'm wrong. You said the king is not allowed to interfere with your religion, but your religion, how do I put this, interfered with a lot of people, including us. So what if we made the choice of the custodians that the king recommended? He wouldn't be interfering, just advising us, since we have a beef against you as well. That hasn't been satisfied.
Persuasion check to Chandras with disadvantage.
Good luck.
yeah, no.
Double natural 20.
Double nat 1.
Shut up, both of you. Persuasion.
This is gonna be a sucky roll. I can smell it.
Oh god. Holy crap!
Yeah, it sucks.
Reverse psychology. Who knew it worked on dice?
Thinking, you know what? I know. Compromise. I send candidates to you guys, and you pick best one.
Sure.
We have agreement.
Uh-huh.
Get the candidates. I will see you a couple of days from now. Come on, my beautiful Isadora. We are going to find people in our temple.
I wonder if
I don't know why. I think that's going to backfire bad on our asses, but still better than anybody he chose himself.
I do get the sense he hasn't actually been to the temple since.
Yeah. So yeah, I get that sense too.
Flies away.
They had a whale of a problem there.
Oh god!
I'm gonna give you a for that one.
In my head canon, your character actually said that. It's like, it's like, man. It's like, are you ever going to forgive me for that? I did save Bullbug with that same spell.
Well done.
I don't know what you're talking about, Riley.
Okay. Whale of a fucking time. Yeah. So actually, Lord Augustus, if you
His
wouldn't
Majesty,
mind,
says Belladonna. He's a king, not a lord.
You really know how to service your king.
Well,
You,
he's the greatest king of all.
Truly,
And I just provide him what he deserves.
speaking of that,
from the bottom of your heart.
The ladies and
He gives
I,
you like a weird look, like,
the ladies and I, don't really know the city that well, and we need to get proper clothing for this championship. Again, could we borrow Belladonna since she has such great taste in clothing and wears it so well? She could show us a few tricks.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Really want to talk to her. It's a 12.
My lovely here is quite a bit busy. We have
Okay.
things to do, right, my love? Yes, of course.
Mm.
And I would ask your leave now. We have discussed what is to be discussed. Chandras is punished. I will not pursue the other Amazons. And 4 more days before the Great Games.
I will try to telepathically contact Malice as we're leaving. It's like, are you okay?
Wait, can you talk unconscious with
I don't know if she's actually unconscious. I'm trying to, and I don't know if I can talk to her if she's unconscious.
telepathic?
Yeah, I'm still gonna try.
You
Because
don't get any replies back.
Okay.
Alright, when everyone's away, Dexter will turn to him. Yeah, Belladonna's just looking out for number 1.
Oh, I thought she was just being a complete bitch.
Oh, no. She's just doing that to Will, because the king will like that. He puffs his cigarette a bit more.
I will say this. Oh, go ahead.
I have go ahead, Monkey.
I should say that does make me feel about a little bit worse about the note I sent her.
Just kind of.
Nora also replies, well, when I was very young, my father had the same problem with all the noble ladies and many women that also wanted to get to his good side.
It's like the crown squeezes out their brains.
Yeah, women, lions, cows. Her dad got around.
I'm gonna take some further rest.
You seem to have gotten a bit better.
Definitely.
Thank you for accompanying us.
No problem. As long as I don't have to walk those stairs up and down, it's fine.
Yeah. While we're in the city, do you want us to get you anything?
No worries.
I'm just so tired of this place. So.
As Iris speaks up, I've worked for 2 days now at the Temple of the Five, and there I earned something from the Grand Priestess. She is once a month, someone can ask a question to Mithros herself, and she will do her best to answer that question to the full might of her knowledge. And the head priestess was willing to give it to me, but I have no idea what to ask Mithros herself.
Could we
I was
ask?
wondering if you guys had any questions that needed to be answered.
Well,
Well,
go on.
Well, I was going to say, if we could ask a question like, where are some friendly, accessible dragon eggs that won't piss off?
Or just uncorrupted dragon eggs.
Yeah, uncorrupted dragon eggs that
Yeah, that's my thought too.
That won't piss off. What's his name? Augustus.
Well, if you get one, you might want to hide it from him, because then he'll try and get you into his ranks. I don't think he's one to stand for rivals.
Yeah.
I could give a cow's ass, but you're right. You're right. I mean, I was hiding until the dragon came out. But
I'm just thinking we should take advantage of him as much as we can.
Seems to be an easy enough task.
Yeah.
I mean, Belladonna, she has the same thoughts as us, I think. And, well, it just seems like taking advantage of the king is fairly easy if you stroke that ego. So maybe it's best if you just swallow the pride for a little bit until the time is right. And then you'll probably feel all the sweeter.
I made a mistake. I actually dropped that spell, not to impress the king, but I was going to try to read Chandra's surface thoughts, because it's fucking up to something. He wanted to be gone from the city.
Oh, he was all too willing.
I'm worried that, like, something's going to happen to the city.
But regardless of if he's banished or not, it's more so that he probably wouldn't mind being banished because he's going to do other stuff. Even if he wasn't banished, it'd still probably be leaving and doing whatever.
Yeah, but no, I just have a feeling that it was just too eager. Like, they've already tried
I
to
get
get
you.
up
I
the king.
get you.
Also, I'm glad he didn't take the children thing. That was just me being pissed off as fuck at him and wanting
I
the children
don't know how you would even suggest that.
I just wanted the children to have revenge on his ass. But
I think the children would be too scared of him. Because even after that punishment thing, he could probably retaliate against those kids.
Yeah, I'm just saying that is one creepy motherfucker. Possibly literally. I mean, that guy. Oh God. He wanted to resurrect them and then make them eat their children.
I don't understand that. Regardless, you mind if we also go to the great game thing? I like to give that a crack.
Oh, we have to. Oh, yeah. This was important that I forgot to mention. I say, look into my book. Cersei's coming. Not Cersei. Versi. Versi is coming. Yeah, she's coming to pick up her daughter. Well, honestly,
as the book opens, only a couple of days and I'm there.
You are not allowed to do anything horrible to her. We need her to help protect the temple. Yes. So
wait,
Versi's
she has
coming.
a daughter? You have a daughter? What?
No, she does not have a daughter. She was lying for clout. But her punishment, instead of, what Versi wanted me to do, is she is going to become an acolyte of Versi and help protect the temple, since she is a mercenary and has some skills at fighting and such.
Right.
And she can help train the other acolytes, at least in basic self-defense. That is not necessarily Versi's thing. But the thing is, Versi is coming, and in a big way, and Augustus hates her hard.
Well, that'll
And
be
we don't.
interesting.
Yeah, and we don't know if
Mithros is a gold dragon, or
Oh, you don't really know how Mithros looks, but the image of her here is that of a very large bronze dragon.
bronze.
Um. Oh, before we leave the castle, I would like to go talk to that one wizard whose book was gone and said it would be back in 2 days.
Oh no, that's at the academy. That's
Yeah.
a completely different location.
Oh, then the academy after this then. Okay.
Hope they don't mind smoking in their temple.
Could you not? It's like, I mean, they burn incense, but that's not incense.
Is it a real problem? I mean, I can stop, but I'd rather not.
Like, be as respectful as possible, because this is the Temple of Mitros.
The Temple of the Five, to be specific.
Temple
Is
of
it
the
a problem,
Five.
Iris? You're the cleric here.
No, it's not a problem. Let's see, what was her name? As she enters here and talks to one of the priests there. Hello there, Sula. I have here the people here, and one of them wants to ask a question of Mithros, and I would like to gift my question to them. All right. Hello there. My name is Sulas. I am the head priestess of this temple. I would like to warn you with your question that Mithros, even though she is a mighty goddess, can only answer questions within her own knowledge. So if you ask her questions that she would legitimately not know, she would just say, I have no idea. And that'll be then the answer to your question. And there are even limits to what a goddess knows.
Would she
think
know
well
about...
so think well about your questions.
Would she know the location of things?
Depends on the thing.
Would she know about dragons?
She would definitely know things about dragons. Although
Okay,
it depends on what you want to know about dragons, what you ask her.
I mean, I think that question would be relatively safe if we probably get some kind of answer. So...
Please do not step into the water.
Oh, I was walking on this. I thought that was like sort of like a sidewalk thing was going on.
It is the holy water of Mithros herself. The person that asked the question must dive into the water and then think the question in their mind, and then Mithros will contact you in your mind.
Can Dexter like see the statue of Kyra?
Yeah.
When he looks at it, he holds his hand over his holster, and it sort of like shakes.
It would be so funny if
what also happens is that the statue, like, the eye moves and winks at you, Dexter.
I was just about to say that. It would be funny if it winks.
Really close to it.
And then, behind you, you hear, hi!
Just a question. Is it okay if he falls into the water?
Sure.
What the fuck?
I lost Kyra. Give me a sec.
Do not think of any questions.
As she you see like a hand stretching out, trying to help you out.
He would take it.
As Kyra pulls you out. Are you okay? Are your guns still okay? Like, as she's holding them.
She's like holding the holster.
Yeah, she's holding the two. She's holding the gun and the rifle, and she like looks confused. Like, what do I do with them?
Yeah, thanks. It's not good if they get water in the barrel.
Ow. She like takes one of her sleeves and like she rubs over it. There you go. It's dry. Here you go.
All right.
I didn't get any water in the barrel. I grabbed them quick enough, but they did get splashed.
All right. Thanks.
Hey, Kyra, since you're here, we were going to ask Mitros a question about dragon eggs and where to get some uncorrupted ones relatively easily. Do you think that's a reasonable question, and is that worded properly?
I think the wording is fine, but Don't worry, Mom doesn't never ever try to fool someone with their wording misguidance. But I have no idea if Mom would know anything about that. Haven't talked to her in 500 years.
Wait, didn't you say you were visiting Mitros?
No, I visit Pyfor, I visit Phalas, I visit Vulcan, and sometimes I visit Mitros, the city.
Oh, Mitros the city. I thought you meant Mitros,
No, I can't
Point
get
at
up
the dragon.
there. I'm fast, but I can't fly.
Never mind. I do not cast the fly spell.
What power you have given her?
Yeah, no. But I think about it. So yeah, I will ask the priestess the same way I asked Kyra, and you just see like, Xenon is like dead batteries right now. It's just like, I need some good news.
Alright, who's going to
I look around. It's like, where did Everine go?
right next to you.
Oh, okay. Like, oh, there you are.
Hey, where did he sees that she's gone and doesn't say anything more, not even the name.
Good way to get her back, saying her name.
Say her name 3
Didn't
times.
say it.
Beetlejuice.
Dexter's trigger word is Kyra. Everine's trigger word is Helios. And now we just have to find the trigger word for Xenon.
Oh, yeah, we already know it. Estos.
Estor.
Estor. Except
Yeah.
now it's Augustus because motherfucker. He's worse
Everyone
than
has a
Estos.
trigger word.
Alright,
So-
we'll step in and ask the question.
I did. I
Alright.
said, I answered the same way I asked Kyra.
Can you repeat it for me? Don't worry about it. Mitros will not try to fuck you over.
So the question basically was, where can we get, if possible, some non-corrupted dragon eggs relatively easily?
Alright. She will give you an answer, but I'm gonna put you in a different channel for the answer.
Oh, okay.
I think we'll have hard luck with the easy part.
Well, you will hear Mithros's voice in your head, and she will tell you, I do not know where other dragon eggs are, but I can tell you how to find them. You must fulfill the vision of finding the Ultros. You must, and when you achieve the Ultros from the vision you had of my horn, then Versi can see into the future and tell you where you can find 5 unique dragon eggs.
Okay, oh, okay. Now I have to figure out what the hell of a Voltros is.
Ultros, it's the Estor's personal ship.
Oh, the vision I had of.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the
I already had this vision, yeah.
You already had the vision of that horn that you found, and then you dreamed of that ship, the Ultros, with all the undead on it. That is Estor's personal ship. And the moment you have acquired that ship, then Versi is able to see past your future and see where the dragon eggs are.
Okay. That was my one question, so okay. You can put me back up.
Yes.
So as Xenon dives into the water, you notice their spell book on the chain like rises up and flies by itself as they entered the water. It is kind of flapping above the water on the chain as Xenos is in the water.
There's no bubbles coming from conspicuous areas, right?
Oh, most likely, yes. Like there are bubbles coming out of Xenon's wig.
Yeah, the wig.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's probably hidden by the big splash into the water.
Yeah, bubbles from the wig.
Several. When you leave, there's just going to be a couple dead snakes that drown.
You know what? 1d4 -1. And they're not dead, they're just swimming around. 3. There are just 3 snakes swimming around in the pool now.
Please, you're to clean up a bunch of feathers.
What's that pool cleanup thing called again? Like the pool net, I think.
I look around to see if anybody notices the snakes. You use telekinesis like to bring them over and put them in a pouch. Whoops. And if anybody looks at,
I will continue with my work here. Still have some days promised to the temple.
Yeah.
I will see you tonight.
I would like to see the people that Iris hired to help protect the temple while she was there, since I opened my big mouth.
Seem like your average mercenaries.
Okay, cool. As we leave out, are there a lot of people there?
No, seems quite empty right now.
Cool. Is it always this empty?
Where did Dexter go? Suddenly disappeared from me.
Oh, right next to Xenon and Everine.
It just disappeared from me all of a sudden. But...
Yeah, that's been happening a lot to me. That's why I said Everine disappeared on me.
Disappearing act. Magicians.
But as we live out, I do ask the priestess, is it generally this quiet?
Since quite a while. It's been going on like this for a year. Temples of the 5 have been abandoned, and people are flocking to the temples of the Titans.
That doesn't make any sense to me. Don't the Titans want them dead?
They are hoping that if they please the Titans enough, that the Titans will make an exception for them.
Yeah, I don't think it works that way.
They don't. And they won't.
Because I'm going
to try to convince a very desperate person of that.
That's true, but the thing is, we've seen what Lyra thinks of even her own followers. So, yeah, that's probably not going to happen. But you're right, trying to convince people of that would be hard. Alright, well, thank you for your time. And Xenon will tell you that they want to go to the academy. If you guys want to come with them.
I was hoping we can do the prelim things for the...
Well, we can do that. I just need to go to the academy for less than an hour.
Alright.
Sure.
Alright. Academy. Let me check which one of the books was the one that you didn't have yet. Yeah. So you go to the teaching room. Or one of the classrooms. Where she is teaching astrology. Cycles of the moon, star signs, the different star glaces. And she is talking about the... What is it? She is talking about where are the constellations again. Give me a sec. The constellation of the Geigen, above the island of Yonder. In the stars to the east, you can see the fixture of a six-armed, one-eyed giant, the Geigen. When the dragonlords first arrived there, was much strife between the newcomers and the native races of Tylea. Blood was spilled, but none reveled in the slaughter of warfare as much as Estor Arklander, who was the general of the dragonlord armies. In one brutal battle, he wiped out every Geigen warrior to the last. After the massacre, the children of the Geigens prayed to Sidon and Leferia for protection. Moved by their plight, the great titans rallied the centaurs, the nymphs, and all the native races. They attacked the settlements of the dragonlords across the islands in retaliation of Estor Arklander's crimes. The first war has begun. I would all like you to try and redraw the constellation at night. That would be your homework. And to have a little, try and find one of the little stories about both sides about this conflict. Class dismissed.
So, do I have to do extra homework if I was there at the conflict?
Well, you're not a class, you're not a student, but I am. You are here for the book, right?
Yes, yes, I am. That was me trying to make a joke, but my heart's not in it. How are you today?
I am good. Many students have returned because of the rain. Now that the rain is gone, and I thank you very much for that. I look forward to seeing the great games. Here you go. I do want it back. And she gives you her spellbook.
Okay.
Door is good.
Wait. Yeah, I have the money for this.
In cap.
Yeah, I give her the spellbook back in 2 minutes per spell.
Oh, good
plus
Lord
level.
Suggestion.
So yeah, in about an hour and a half, I give the book back.
As Xenon is studying the book and the rest of the party is just waiting until he's done, Laura says, "Hey, I have an idea of something we could do after this."
Were you talking to both of us or just her?
Yeah, as a group.
Shoot.
One of my personal heroes, Prince Vitalis, has reopened the Great Garden of Mithros now that the rain has stopped. And I just love flowers and everything. So I would really like to meet Prince Vitalis. And I heard about the beauty of the Great Garden of Mithros. And maybe you guys want to see it as well. Could go on a group trip.
Sounds fun.
Vitalis is supposed to be one of the greatest gardeners of the entirety of Tylea and one of the most wisest creatures out there. Maybe he could offer us some advice and help us.
I mean, couldn't hurt.
It'd be great. And after what happened yesterday, I have made a list of things that I still want to do before something like that ever happens again. And I swear to finish it.
I walk up as he says that. It's like, yeah. Speaking of that, we discussed again getting a little place and having you be the custodian. That way, we could call you when we needed you for the band and such. But you really shouldn't be fighting with us anymore. It's a little out of your league now.
Mm-hmm. Would you go with me on this one little thing then? Together?
Oh, definitely.
Alright, let's go to the garden then.
Distracted from the great games again.
Yeah.
Great games start in like 4 days or something.
Oh, the prelims.
I know that those are on the same day. Like the
Oh,
great
the
games
same
have
day.
multiple events, but
I thought the sign up thing was like you had to do the prelim, sign up, then go to the great game.
no. The prenups are on the same thing.
The prenups? Oh, okay.
Prelims.
He said prenups, so I was like, okay.
You get that for your wife.
Oh, crap. Yeah, I gotta stop by the jewelry store.
Yeah.
Without my book.
Yeah.
Who are you gonna give it to?
Oh, definitely Everine.
I see how it is.
Do you really want to have a spell book that talks to you?
No, I was saying that out of character. Dexter doesn't like magic, so he's not doing it, period.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's why.
As you enter the great garden, as you see the many beautiful things, here is a statue of Phallus. You see all sorts of different plant life. Some of them are walking around, chirping and talking.
This
And
is like
Everine, as you see these flowers and everything, I would like you to make me a wisdom save.
God damn it.
it's a worse day.
It is so beautiful, it has turned into a good day.
Yay. Ah.
Now we know our other trigger. Flowers.
Now,
Lots and lots of flowers.
Normally not that much, but this garden is just so beautiful. You can't be sad in this place.
This was a very good choice.
Thank you.
What? It's like a botanical garden.
We're going to have to come here more often.
Well, I mean, we do have jobs to do that need doing.
I just say in his mind. I mean, she seems happy now. It's like we might have to come here every once in a while to make sure she stays happy.
Oh yeah, that's less expensive than drugs.
Yeah, yes, it is. And less addictive. Yeah, both.
As Dexter will smoke his cigarette in the botanical gardens.
Like, does that cause fire? You might not want to do fire in botanical
From
gardens.
a distance, you can see another person also smoking cigarettes.
Oh dear.
A
Please,
very fat halfling.
Is it like the puffy ones?
the fuck?
He has a wine bottle with him, and he has like a large piece of chicken with him, and a smoke in his mouth.
It's the puffy ones, right?
Mm-hmm. The ones the doctor made.
Oh. Yeah.
No, it's actual cigarettes.
Oh, like the ones from his carton?
Yeah, the exact same you have.
Dexter will see this. Walk over. Hey, buddy. Just curious, where'd you happen upon those cigarettes?
I bought them off of a guy named Duke. I am
Duke?
Prince Vitali. Yes, bought them off a guy named Duke.
The Babadook?
Something like Duke Brown or something.
Yeah, he's a criminal from where I'm from. Killed a lot of people. Good ones.
Oh, that's bad. Although he
Yeah.
gave me a good trade.
Sounds like a
Which-
pretty bad thing that he's here, huh? Ooh,
He hasn't
what's this?
bothered me.
Where is he?
I don't know.
When did he sell you those?
3 days ago? You see, like, Laura's, like, jaw dropped as you're talking to, Prince Vitalis. He's starstruck.
Wait, this fat bastard is the prince?
Yes. Prince Vitalis.
Of what?
Oh, let me introduce you. My name is Prince Vitalis. I am the sole son of Queen Valos, goddess of wisdom.
Who's your dad?
Heck if I know.
Maybe it's wiser that you don't. Ha, ha, ha.
Nah, Mom said something about death in Eurasian War, blah 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 blah.
Okay. So, you
For
don't take
everyone
after your
standing,
mother.
For everyone standing near him, he actually stinks a lot. Like, ugh, he hasn't washed in ever.
Excuse me, Prince. Would you mind if I did a little prestidigitation? It's a little whiffy around here.
Why would you need that? You see the glorious Vitalis. Smell my box.
Is there a wine stain on his shirt?
Very
Yeah.
potent.
More than one.
See, because I don't want to just cast prestidigitation on him, but I do want to just cast prestidigitation on him.
Consent is a thing.
Yes, it is. That's why it's like, well, your musk is just so, musky.
Overbearing?
A little bit.
Is it turning you on?
No, the exact opposite.
Oh, then it's fine.
What? Okay.
Is it turning any of you on?
Definitely not.
Then it's fine.
I see.
Does it look like it's turning glorious on?
No. Although Doris is not able to talk.
Cat got your tongue? Just curious, Glorious. What's so special about him? Other than
he's seen
his
as
mom.
the wisest mortal on the entirety of Tylea. And he is one of the... And every single plant here has been created by him personally.
Wait, he's the what?
He is the greatest gardener in the entirety of this world.
He is the wisest mortal.
Vitalis.
I definitely am.
Do you happen to have any tobacco plants here?
Of course.
Yes.
You know what? You can use as many as you want from me, but you'll have to help me.
With what?
There should be, all the way, far away from a vineyard, there should be lots of wine coming here that I can do glug 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 glug. But it seems bandits have taken over my wine custom order. Could you retrieve it? And I will be willing to give you all the tobacco you need or can carry. And if you bring back all the bandits back alive, I will give you guys 3,000 gold pieces. If you if one of them dies, I will give you only 1,000 pieces.
And two?
Still 1,000.
Okay, so... Alright, got it. You want at least one of them back.
Because I, Vitalis the Wise, want to make sure that these bandits know that they did something horribly wrong, and I want to convince them to go on the good path. Like Mother taught me.
But I have so many questions.
Go
So
ahead and ask them.
you're the wisest mortal, but you're also a drunkard.
Well, that's rude.
Well, no, he said he wanted to do the glug 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 all the time.
Yes, of course, I can just handle my alcohol very well. I'm not like Byfor.
Yeah, but okay.
I would hazard. Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
know something good as well.
Hey,
If you succeed at bringing back my wine supply, I will give each of you custom advice. Think very well about it, and you will be much happier.
Okay. Oh, God.
I nudge Loris forward. Right.
Telekinetic shove Loris forward.
Ah, just push him forward and give him a big smile.
As you're at a distance, like, holy shit, that was Vitalis. I was right next to him. I saw all his plants and everything. I was so shocked.
You know, you could go back over there and say hi.
Did Vitalis have any ashtrays in here?
No, he just dumps it in the water pond here.
Oh,
In that case, Dexter will go over there, like, takes out his cigarette when he's done with it, and he says, "May I?"
Sure thing. I will clean up later.
Alright, thanks. Dexter will drop it in.
While Dexter's over there, I'll talk to Everine and yeah, it's just Everine because the princess is back in bed and Iris isn't with us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Loris is here.
Loris asks if you guys do this, that he could stay in the garden and enjoy it a bit.
I would say yes. So I just wanted to say I'm sorry if I'm a little prickly today. It's a lot of things. Like one, I really wanted the head of that Medusa for reasons that I won't go into, but it's kind of important to me. And two, I just missed somebody worse than Estor.
Wait, worse than Estor?
You're not there.
I mean, it is a quick cigarette.
Yeah, a quick cigarette takes like 5 to 10 minutes.
No, I meant like quick cigarette toss because he was done with it.
Oh, I thought you were like having a smoke.
You just walked away and walked right back.
Oh. Okay.
I don't really want to think about yesterday all that much.
Well, I gotcha. But anyway, like I was saying, a bunch of other shit has happened, so just not my usual parky self, and if I'm coming across as a little bit like an asshole, well, get used to it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least for today.
Oh, I see. So it's okay for you to have a bad day.
You have bad days all the time.
Have a bad day.
You have bad days every other day.
You get inspiration for that one, Everine.
Is Everine just fucking with me, or because usually I don't bother her on most of her bad days, just some of them.
Oh, you've been very. Or any other case, some days when she's been bad.
Some days.
Yeah.
But she's had like 14 bad days, like in a row.
So we're gonna have to take those guys that stole the wine wagon alive.
Yeah, I mean, I have some stuff for that.
Did Vitalis like give us the route and where it may have disappeared?
Yes.
Okay, just wanted to check because we weren't going in this blind.
He told you specifically where you had to look for it.
Okay. You mind if we get the wine wagon and take those brigands alive?
No, not at all.
Makes sense. I mean, we do get paid more if we bring them in alive.
Yeah, and we really need the money. I need to pay off some of this debt.
You have a debt?
Yeah.
I thought you were loaded.
Which is what I want to pay off, yeah. Okay.
Want to pay off the money you have?
Okay, so here's how this works.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, the money is mine for now. But if somebody with a greater claim, say like a son or a first cousin,
mm-hmm.
comes, they can claim the money. Then I immediately owe the money. And if I can't pay back the money right away, I have a month to with a 500 gold piece
See?
topped on top of that.
Ah, I see.
And the thing is, that's why I wanted to talk to Belladonna, because I think she was setting me up for that. So as long as I can keep the amount relatively low, I should be fine. But I have a feeling the moment I'm at over 20k or something like that.
I see.
So you got a
you're
relative? Or potential?
What you say?
So you have a potential relative?
Yes, I do have a potential relative. Or somebody who can say that they're a potential relative and be closer to getting the money than me. But there are a couple of weird things that... Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I thought you were just worried that your descendants couldn't keep it in their pants. But if there's someone specific in mind, that also makes sense.
Well,
I hope you're not planning to off this descendant just so you can have the whole pot to yourself.
that never occurred to me, which is why I was trying to pay it off.
Alright, just wanted to check that wasn't the plan with your descendant.
One is not my descendant. It would be a relative. A
Or
descendant
relative.
is somebody.
Yeah, you don't have
What
the
she
kid.
what she means if I have kids with Versi, right?
Oh, no, I was confused as to... Ignore me.
Officially, the money came off of his cousin, and the cousin had kids, and those kids had kids, and so that line of inheritance is more important than his. So if someone suddenly showed up that was part of that official line of Rizan Phobos, they would have a full claim on the money in the vault.
Yeah, and the fact that Belladonna knew about the money specifically, yes, Augustus could have found out, but he didn't. And
You wonder if she has anything against you, or if it was just a plan to try and get the king happy.
I think it was both. Oh, well, I think it was about getting the king happy. And getting rid of me would have done that, because it will definitely get rid of me if can't pay that money off. If somebody comes. And she wanted me to immediately... Remember, she wanted me to take all the money out to pay for...
Cows, yeah.
Yeah, which is kind of bold of her. And
what if she's the cousin's descendant?
That's what I'm worried about. She doesn't need the money currently because of Kingy Pool, but to keep him happy, one of the things she could do is fuck me over, because remember, she wants to fuck us all over. I mean, not she, but he wants to fuck us all over.
She just wants to get the most out of the king that she can. That's what I got out of it.
Yeah, but he wants to fuck us all over.
Yeah.
Seems like he's more interested in himself than us.
Well, yes.
Anyways, let's go deal with this Von Wagon.
Alright, I've got one other thing to do in the city before I forget. Hey, Everine, take my spell book, please.
Okay. I hold on to the spell book.
Okay. As I'm leaving, I don't... The spell book doesn't, object, right?
The spellbook doesn't reply.
Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to go to that place that they talked about. I think I put it in my notes. Xenon's Notes and Scribbles about... Oh, no, I did not put it there, but you told me about a place to go get a ring.
Oh, that's just buying a ring at the Great Agora.
Okay,
You
yeah.
can fill in as much money as you want on the ring of how much you want it to cost. You could buy a ring of 1 gold piece. You could buy a ring of 2 million gold pieces. So
I would.
up to you.
I would like to. I would like to do an insight check on Versi to see like how much would be acceptable. Because I think a 1 gold piece ring might get me dead.
Go ahead.
Do I have advantage since it's Versi and I know her pretty well?
She knows you well, conversely.
Yeah.
So I'd
So
say it's normal.
okay, hold on 1 second.
You want me to assist you?
Sure, because Dexter.
I don't know how I
You've
can.
you've met his wife
Yeah.
like 2 times.
Nah.
What, you want me to be your wingman?
From a logical point, so with a 11, you would know that any gift you give Versi, she would be happy with.
All right.
If you would buy a 1 copper ring, she would still be happy with it because it's from you.
That is both sweet and terrifying at the same time. So I will get her a 25. I mean, 25 gold pieces is still a lot of money, right?
That's definitely more than most people make in a year.
Then 20. Well, go ahead.
Whilst I have the book, I just want to sort of ask Versi. I don't even know if she'll respond to me or whatever. I want to ask if if the Amazons have really fallen as far as creepy dude made it seem under the new queen. Because I left around the time that she was coming into power, so I don't really know. I'm a little worried.
Versi answers. When the new before the Amazons, with the old queen, what they used to do was send their young boys to Mithros to be raised here by Queen Valis and be citizens of Mithros. But when the new queen rose and they started 13 years ago worshipping Leferia, what they do is that all the boys that are born off of Amazons are being sacrificed to Leferia, and the girls get to live.
Okay. Yeah, it wouldn't be the same place when I went back to it, but for it to have changed that much.
There would still be many different Amazons there that might resist the Queen's advancements, but those are smaller tribes, or they are on the mainland of Tylea.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. I just needed to know.
Xenon is too far away.
Oh shit. I think I broke it. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I also have to stop by the bank and get more money out to pay for these spells.
Alright.
So.
How much you need?
Okay, so.
Yeah,
For
it's currently
first
still on the. Type it in roll 20. This you still have.
Okie dokie. Let's see. Dimension door. It's gonna be 400. Then there's gonna be. I will take out another. Lord have my. Spells are so goddamn expensive.
Welcome to Wizard.
Yeah, welcome to Wizards. I will take out another 2,000.
Alright. And now on this. This was the original, left is the original number, and then right there is what you still have on the back.
Okay. Yeah, I need to start paying some of this off. Welcome to being a broke wizard.
Move forward. You guys arrive at Vitalis's, Prince Vitalis's appointed area. And funnily enough, you see 2 satyrs and a dryad talking very loudly as you run. That was some good wine we got there. That was great. I'm so happy that Duke sent us here to get that wine. Hope he's happy with it too.
Oh dear. So I will immediately, upon hearing that, cast the following spell. And try to get as many of them and this guy as well in hypnotic pattern.
Alright.
Counterspell.
They don't have
Secret.
that.
They don't have that, and they didn't know it was coming.
I know, it was a joke.
Alright. The water elemental filled it.
How are we gonna capture a water elemental?
We just did.
No, I mean like put it in a bottle or something.
Well, ask Mercy.
And then now a dryad will get the save with advantage. Filled it.
Ew.
And now the satyrs who will also get it with advantage. Made it. Filled it.
Initiative time.
Mm-hmm.
This poor satyr.
Or he could win the
No,
initiative
no.
and then use his action to wake someone out of it.
True.
Yeah.
The water elemental would be the worst.
Yeah, that's why we need to not let him in the initiative.
Oh. Huh. 10, 20, 15, 5. You broke it.
I would have had to have a 0 for it to have worked.
Everine,
Or
you're
25.
first.
First. Okay. And I'm the only one going before the one satyr who is the wake. Okay.
Can I use lucky on the one initiative?
Sure.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Okay. So I don't have any of my charming spells because it's now a good day. But I can fly. So I am going to okay. Bonus action. I will cast Zephyr's Strike. And I will fly up and over here. And I will then use my Zephyr's Strike attack with my chakram to... How can a chakram be non-lethal?
Cut their tendons.
Terms, every attack in my game can be non-lethal, but then you only do half damage.
Okay.
So it's like holding back on the damage of your attack.
Yeah. Okay.
You can declare it with each attack separately, so you could attack with your chakram once normally, then another one normally, and then with the last one non-lethally as an example.
So it only matters if the last one is non-lethal, right?
Yes.
Like other games.
Okay. Well, this is going to be non-lethal because I have no idea how much health he has.
That'll
It's advantage because it's the Zephyr Strike attack.
that'll hit.
Yeah.
That becomes
So-
then, 15 becomes 7 damage.
7 damage, yes. But using that attack also gives me an extra 30 feet of movement. So as I'm sort of flying around in an arc, I just sort of charge him, and with my second attack, I'm going to attempt a grapple.
All right. You beat him.
Yay! Cool. So I grapple him and I drag him just with what little movement I have left.
Like this.
Yeah, away from the others.
Like this. Ah!
Yes, it's like Okay. Don't resist.
Stop resisting.
Alright, then it is.
I say, smiling at him.
Then it is Dexter's turn, unless Everine wants to do anything else.
No, that's everything I got.
Alright.
All right. Dexter will shoot at the flying guy with Everine normally. 16?
Wild.
Doing half.
Oh, yeah, you said
Or
normal.
not half. I didn't
So
declare it. Never mind.
So this one is full damage.
Yep, my bad.
You put him in orange.
All right. And then I'm going to use Deadeye, non-lethal, sharpshooter.
Alright.
15.
15 will hit. Becoming 9 damage as he is KO.
All right, that's that. We gotta tap the others.
While you two tie up the others, I'm going to keep concentration, but I'm also going to take off my glasses and look at the water elemental. All it has to do is see me. So I'm trying to stone the water elemental.
Alright.
That's gonna make it hard to bring it back.
But we can still bring it back, and plus I don't think he counted the water elemental as one of the... But even if he did, it's not dead.
Alright. So, for Simpleton, these ones are thingamajigged tied together. Put in your cart. Resist, you put them all in the tent so that nobody sees them.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then the water elemental. It has to be a kill.
All right, just wanted to check with that.
Because I think the text says for every enemy you kill.
Yeah, it does say kill.
Alright,
Yeah.
then the water elemental, what is the DC of the stoning again? I forgot the number.
Uh,
I know it's super low, but can you check it before I start rolling?
So currently it's 8.
Alright, so that means 10 checks, and he has to feel free before the hypnotic pattern works out. Or
Yeah.
runs out. That's one failure. And we're halfway on the checks. And then that is hypnotic pattern is gone.
I can do another one.
Or
And the
polymorph.
thing is, the hypnotic pattern disappears at the end of your turn. But you could, at the last one, instead of that, do a hypnotic pattern if you want to. But then you have
Yes.
to make a new save.
Yes, I would like to do that.
Alright.
I wonder how many hypnotic patterns we'll go through.
We'll see, won't we?
If that's 1 in 10,
made it.
He made it! Okay.
So that is the... anything else you want to do in your turn, Xenon?
Sure. You know what? I'm going to get off the cart because I don't want him to go for the cart, and I'm going to walk over here.
Alright. Then it is the water elemental. And it will go right towards Xenon. Try and punch him. First punch. 19.
Shield.
Alright, second punch. 12 is a miss. Everine, your turn.
Okay. Do I want to do anything fancy? Nah. Just a shotgun
Miss.
and a shotgun.
Miss. As it stays stuck in the water.
Fine. Charge in and stab him with my sword. Hey,
That one hits.
for
7 damage.
7 pierce. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
That's my turn.
Then Dexter, your turn.
Is it safe to say that Dexter, in like those 10 turns, would have reloaded his guns?
No problem.
Alright. So Dexter will shoot at the water elemental with his rifle using sharpshooter,
Yes.
not using Deadeye or anything.
Alright.
And it is lethal.
Yes. 15 will hit. Doing 10 damage as your rifle is not magical currently.
Gotta get that fixed sometime. And then we'll shoot with gun. Sharpshooter.
Bam! 25 becomes 12 damage.
And then shooting with the offhand.
Alright.
That
13
hit?
misses.
Okay.
When you said we'll shoot, I was hoping you were going to say with finger pistol. We'll shoot with finger pistol.
Alright. Then it is Xenon's turn. Unless Dexter wants to do anything else.
That's everything.
Alright. Gonna try another hypnotic pattern?
Oh, hell yeah.
Alright.
Ever?
I can aim it without hitting Everine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the what you call it is very big.
Failed it! So he's again.
And I would try to stone him again.
Alright.
Wait,
Until
he's
there's
got
a-
my thing inside him.
Then pull it out while he's still jello.
Probably gonna break his hypnotic thing, but sure. I try and pull out the shotgun.
Go ahead, make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Yeah,
19.
you're fine.
Yeah.
Alright. Now we'll do the saves. Let's see. Success.
Wait, my bullets are still inside.
Alright,
fail.
we're on 2 failures. So the next one, and still has 7 attempts before the, or 6 attempts before the thing goes away. Then it'll turn to stone. Success. Yeah, turn to stone.
Wait, my bullets.
What?
No, I'm kidding. I don't need them.
I was like, okay, let's put it on the cart.
Do we have to, like, roll him?
It's too
Oh,
heavy.
wait. Who's picking him up?
I think all of us are picking him up.
Can Dexter try and push and drag him?
Sure. damn, it's heavy.
Okay, I will telekinetically push him to the cart, and then we can try to lift him up to the cart.
The horses don't look happy about this.
How long will it take to get back to the city?
Well, you're just outside of its gates.
Alright, so it's like they can be not happy for like...
Also, we gotta question these
hour.
folk here, because they mentioned Duke.
Sure,
Yeah.
They're already out of the pattern, so...
yeah, they just saw me stone their friend, the water elemental. So, unless you want that to be you next, you will answer all this man's questions truthfully and with haste.
You also seen what my guns can do, and I assume if you know my associate Duke, you know even more closely what they can do. Now, I happen to be in a really good move, so if you tell me what I want to know, I'll stay in a good mood. Is that understood?
Dexter, go ahead, make an intimidation check with advantage.
Yeah.
27.
They nod and tell you, Duke's in a cave with a bunch of goblins, and they're enjoying the wine that we stole.
Well, thank you kindly, and so that's where all of it is, right? All the wine.
Yes. He paid us well for it.
Oh, okay.
And you're the ones that stole it all, right? You just shipped it to them.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So technically that means that everyone in that cave is fair game to, right, Xenon?
Well, technically, but why don't we turn these fuckers over and the water elemental as a statue
No,
for
I'm
the
just
guard?
talking about in the cave to get the wine back.
I know, but how close is the cave?
They point at a map, and it is about 2 miles away from here.
So how long would that be?
We can travel 8 miles a day, so that'll be 2 there, 2 back.
So yeah, let's.
You can travel 24 miles a day.
Oh, we can? 24?
Yeah.
I thought it was 8.
No, 24.
Or 16.
That's
Oh.
if you travel slowly.
Okay.
If you travel slowly, it's 16, 24 if you travel normal, and 32 if you travel fast.
Well, here's the thing. We're right outside the city. I say we turn these guys in.
I'm not against that. I was just saying when we want to get the wine later.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
but we can also ask him if it's okay to, if they're a fair game. He'll probably say yes, just to make
these
sure.
are the guys that stole it, not the guys in the cave.
Again, he'll probably
No,
say
I
yes.
understand. I'm just saying. That's my understanding of it. I don't know his.
Exactly. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's hurry.
Yeah.
And I will take a short rest while we are on the way to the cave.
Don't allow that. You can't short rest on a cart that is moving.
Okay.
It's not comfortable enough.
Okay.
That rock in the road will probably disturb your rest.
I will cast aid on all of us.
Catnap would work though, right?
Yes.
I don't have catnap. I really want it.
It's in one of your new spell books.
It
It
Wait.
was.
Yeah.
It was?
Didn't you see that in
Yeah,
the
it
spell
was.
book?
There was suggestion, catnap, and dimension door, and some other stuff.
Oh, okay, cool. The problem is I haven't had a chance to sleep yet and change my spells. I had a chance to write them down. I just didn't have a chance to.
Alright.
Yeah. I cast aid on all of us. For
Don't forget to put it in properly on your sheet with a +5 and not changing the maximum number on your thing.
yeah.
Unless you upcast it.
Yeah, then it's a +10, but that's not the point. Just don't forget to properly put it on your sheet.
Yeah. E. Ah. So, where are we at?
Alright, give me a sec, I'm checking. Tariq, you didn't put it in properly. I'll show you on your sheet how to do it properly.
Oh, I put it under maximum, but oh, okay. Oh, I got you.
Can you see how I did it on the thing?
Yeah, A+5. All right, thank you.
I always have to say, people, when this spell is cast, you have to do it like this, because I've seen too many people increase their maximum hit points by this spell and forgot to revert it back.
Yeah. Easy to do.
I gotta go for 15 minutes ish because I need to pick up my mom from the auto shop.
Alright.
So
We'll try
I'll be
not to
back
kill you.
hopefully in 15 minutes.
He will be the guard. He will be the guard for a little while on the cart. While Evereed
Yeah.
and Xenon go into the cave.
Yeah. To the cave.
I have no 3rd level spells. Because 3 hypnotic patterns.
Yeah.
But I do have 4th level spells, so that'll be fun.
Alright. You travel for 2 miles without any problems as you are near the cave. And it is a year to enter the cave.
Is it dark?
Should be able to see already, but...
Yeah. I'm just gonna cast dark vision on myself.
Alright.
Wouldn't it? Oh no, A doesn't require concentration. That's right.
Yeah. It is dark vision.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
That actually makes it useful.
Yeah.
Entrance. See 3 goblins on top of a warg.
Interesting.
So- Do you want to attack them, or do you want me to play it to the whole I'm a Medusa and where's my fucking alcohol thing?
I kind of just want to attack them.
Okay.
You know, I still got some pent up stress from yesterday.
Yeah, like you're the only one. Alright.
My not boyfriend was the one that almost died, you know.
Did you actually say that?
Yeah.
The goblins look at you guys as you're saying that we want to attack, and then they stand ready with their short swords and short bows.
I mean, you guys can give up right now if you want. We don't have to attack.
Oh yeah, I'm happy not to attack. It's just, you know.
They look at each other. Fire! Roll initiative.
One day that's gonna work.
Yeah.
One day.
You just have to gather enough fame.
Yeah. We're not well known in the goblin circles.
You know what the funny thing is all the enemies know that I'm a Medusa. None of the people that we don't want to know.
Yeah.
It's like you gotta love the old world. Like news does not travel fast.
Yeah.
Hold on. Sorry. 1 second. Had to click on my token.
Alright, Xenon, you're first.
So I'm looking at Every. It's like, you really want to attack these bastards?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do.
Then I won't do anything horrible, like a fireball or something.
I mean,
But I will.
I'm fine if you want to blow them up.
No, I got something better. Because we never run into humanoids.
Alright.
Yay.
On which one do you want to cast it?
The one on top of they're all on top of the warg?
Yeah, they're all riding the org.
The one with the reins.
That's this one here.
Okay.
Wisdom save. Failed it.
Yeah, he suddenly has the target is a twisted crown of jagged iron appears above his head. Must use an action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose. So yeah, he's gonna be attacking the warg for right now, and I'm just like gonna leave Versi right here and walk out the cave.
Orcs are intelligent. He's not going to enjoy like.
I know.
Alright. That is Xenon's turn then. Oh, how the hell did you get moved in it?
Huh?
I picked it, my bad. No, I put it right. I was like wondering how you could move through the wall. I was like, oops, that was my bad. Now you can't move through the wall.
Well, I wasn't trying to move. I thought that was like outside of the cave.
Yeah,
Sorry.
No worries, but I was like, how the hell did you move through the wall? Alright.
I'm in completely the wrong place. Yeah. I saw nothing.
As the warg runs towards Everine as Xenon is out.
Hmm?
And we'll try and attack Everine the warg. Let's see, it will make its bite attack with a 17.
Doesn't hit.
Alright, that's the turn of the warg. Then a goblin. This goblin will try and stab Everine with his, or slash at Everine with his scimitar. 10 is a miss.
Yeah.
Next goblin. This one is the one that is mind controlled, so it will attempt to attack the warg with his scimitar. Hits, doing 7 damage on the warg. Does it get a new yeah, it gets a new save at the end of its turn. Failed it still. Then the other goblin was like, yo, what the fuck, bro? What are you doing? I thought that was your friend. Just stares at him.
There's a crown of jagged iron thorns coming out of his head. I think the other goblins would notice that.
Fancy crown. I'm gonna take it from you. Traitor! As he attacks him. Misses him. Everine, your turn.
I am going to attack. I'm gonna attack the warg with my short sword.
Alright.
Just stab. Okay.
Bam.
Yeah.
16 damage.
Stab.
That misses.
Misses. And then not throwing it, but I will slash with the chakram in my offhand.
Alright. That'll hit.
Huzzah.
Killing the warg.
Yeah.
And they all have to make acrobatics checks to see if they don't fall prone. None of them fall prone.
Ah.
Goblins tend to be Dexy.
No, the DC is just super low.
Glad to see you're all still on your feet. Makes things a bit more fun for me. And I will have Clinky 3.0 fly over and attack this goblin.
Alright.
Huzzah!
That'll hit, doing 3 damage on him.
And he'll fly over here.
Ah, my eye! It took my eye!
You're welcome to quit anytime you want.
No, I
Till
still
then.
got another eye!
I admire your spirit, little one.
And it's Xenon's turn.
I will poke my head back in the cave and see the guy who said, I still got another eye. It's like, you know what? I'll keep you alive and question it. Oh, fuck. Oh, hold on.
Everyone suddenly has personal problems that they have to solve.
Yeah. Just me.
And me. We don't have any problems anymore. That means we have the stable lives.
Yay. Now, if only Everine had a stable life.
Part of being an adventurer. Maybe after the campaign. Like at the ending, I sit at my new house or my new fancy cart and travel the world very happily.
Yeah. If only.
Sorry, back. Monkey, we concluded that Monkey and me are the only ones in our group that have stable lives.
If you consider Monkey's life stable, sure.
Yeah, it is.
She's a rock and roller. There's nothing stable about that.
But a 17 does hit. The one with the other eye, that still has another eye?
Yeah, but this is non-lethal.
Alright. And roll damage. Yeah, he's killed.
Yeah.
It's like, you will get to live. You got spirit. Oh crap. I did not read that correctly. So yeah, I KO'd his friend, but I didn't tell this guy to act, so he can act normally for his round.
Do you have to use an action to do that, or?
To tell him what to do, I have to use an action. So he can act normally for his round.
This one's turn, but he did get attacked by the other one. I'll show you attacking me when I was clearly mind controlled. Nah! And he attacks the other goblin. And misses.
He still has a freaking crown around his head, so next round.
And then the wisdom save. Yep, still on him. And then that other goblin. No, you are the traitor! You attacked our warg! Hits. Heavily injures him. Everine, your turn.
I'm just going to step out of the way and take the dodge action and watch the fight. It's just... Yeah.
Alright then, Xenon, are you even going to bother with Crown of Madness? Or just gonna let them attack each other?
I'm gonna use my Crown of Madness for my action to make him attack the other guy. Make sure about it. And then I'm just gonna, poke my head back. Walk back out of the cave. Just.
Alright. And he'll attack the other guy. Misses. And then the other guy will retaliate back. Misses. Everine again. This looks like a slapping contest, but then with scimitars.
Yes. I'm just gonna start tying up their buddy, actually. I'm not even gonna dodge.
Alright, Xenon.
Xenon wonders aloud. You would think Duke would have noticed this, but I got a feeling these goblins fight like this fucking shit all the time.
Yeah.
I'll avenge my cousin that you killed in his sleep! And I will avenge my mother that you pushed off of a cliff!
Okay, so I was right. Yeah, Crown of Madness, he attacks the other goblin.
Alright. Natural 1. And the other one misses again. So Everine got that one goblin nicely tied up, and Xenon. I just knew he was going to win this.
By the time these two finish this fight, Cameron will be back. So yeah, it's like No, yeah, Xenon's out there like, yeah, attack again.
Alright.
First he's just sitting there like, want to make bets on see
The one
who's
with the
wins?
Crown of Madness finally slashes at the other one and kills him.
Oh.
As he cheers. Yeah! Uh-oh.
And then he sees the Medusa put his hand back around the edge of the cave while the Amazon is walking slowly towards him.
Yes, Everett.
I don't even-
There's one living goblin left.
I don't even walk towards him. I just throw my chakra at him.
You don't even look. You don't even look at you dirty fuck.
Yeah.
You just like throw it behind you.
Yeah. I barely look. I just throw it at him. Cut his throat or something. Yeah. Well, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
Uh-huh.
No, wait. No, that was about on par with what I thought.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, what are we doing with this guy?
We're gonna slap him awake and then you have any good berries?
No. Sorry.
Wake
Never
up!
quite get that to work.
Wake up! We want to. Want to tell you what to do. Oh, would Loris have had any good berries? He used to give us some.
Yeah, he would have, but he didn't give you any today.
Yeah.
And the cart's not here.
The card is here, yeah.
Oh,
Is Loris on the cart?
no.
He was
No,
okay.
yeah.
You stayed at the garden.
Oh yeah, that's true. So yeah, it's like, you know what? We'll just keep him tied up. I was going to question him, but he's out. And probably will be out for a little while, and I'm not wasting a healing potion on him. Let's go.
So you put him with the cart, back with Dexter.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure Dexter will question him when he wakes up. Alright, let's go. I will have Versi move 300 feet ahead of us to scout. Because this guy has a gun. And I am...
So you go back, she goes 300 feet back ahead, and she tells you that there is a large campfire with a bunch of goblins there. And they're all very drunk.
Okay. How many is a bunch of goblins?
A lot.
Okay, I can see through her eyes, right? So, I want to see exactly how... Can you place me so I can see it?
I'm just gonna say there's a lot of goblins.
Okay.
Okay, so, do I see Duke?
No, you only see goblins.
Okay, wall of fire.
Alright.
Oh, wait, I will not wall of fire if I see the alcohol, because I don't want to destroy
There's
the
lots
alcohol.
of alcohol here, yeah. And there's like a large campfire, and then there's barrels of alcohol spread around it. With the goblins there.
So, are the goblins in like one place?
They're a bit spread out in a circle around it. They are very inebriated.
Like, are they like in a circle of around 30-foot cube?
No bigger.
That's 30-foot cube. Shit. Still kind of want to wall of fire, but I don't want to destroy the barrels of alcohol. Yeah, I'll tell Everine. There's a lot of them. What does she want me to do? I can, if she wants, cast wall of fire, or I can summon an aberration, and we can just go in there, swinging.
I mean, I am immune to fire.
Yeah, but there's alcohol. Do we want to destroy the alcohol?
I don't know.
I don't care.
How pissed do you think he'd be if we destroyed the alcohol?
Did he mention that? Like, he just said he wanted to bring them in alive, right?
He wanted the thieves to be brought in alive so he could rehabilitate them.
Well, I'm gonna let you make the decisions.
Set him on fire.
Okay.
I don't care about the dude's alcohol.
Go
Be
ahead,
honest
roll
with you, I think he's got a
damage,
bit of a
and,
problem.
Then I'll see if I even have to roll a save.
You probably won't.
Kind of depends. Like, if you roll terrible, I have to roll a save, but that'd be like 5 ones.
Yeah, it would have to be 5 ones.
Yeah, I don't have to roll a save. As you hear screams of pain from all those goblins.
I think it worked.
I will immediately drop it once I know that they're all dead.
One of them runs like, ah, fire, fire! Run away, it's fire! Do you let him pass? I am asking Everine. You seem very scared.
Yeah, I'll let him pass.
Fire, fire! Xenon, do you let him pass?
I will clothesline him, but it's going to be non-lethal.
Alright, go ahead. What is clothesline?
It's where you effectively put your arm out and
Yeah.
whack
Go
them.
ahead, make an athletics check.
I give him the people's clothesline. Oh yeah, brother. Oh yeah.
Manages to duck and runs right past you.
Really? Oh shit, crap.
He jumps over you, like does a little roll run on the cave things, and looks very depressed. All my friends are dead. All my family is dead. Fire!
Is he still burning as he says this?
No, he's not. He's not in flames. He was sitting. He was the one goblin that was sitting on a position where he would not get hit by the wall of fire.
Well, as
But he saw his entire family die in front of him in a wall of fire.
well, you know they were all going to betray you anyway, or you know.
He doesn't even listen to you. He runs out of the cave.
It's best that he doesn't know we were responsible.
True. You would think he would like make an educated guess, though.
I mean, they didn't even notice that the dude had a weird crown on him controlling him, so. Oh,
I mean, do you think we overdid it?
I've managed to put myself through a wall. It was a very thin wall. Thank you.
Do you think we possibly overdid it? Xenon says this while chuckling.
Possibly. I haven't really seen the carnage yet.
So I just deleted the ones as you see a cave full of ash.
Okay,
Yeah, we maybe overdid it.
a little bit, but there are some barrels of wine left.
Ah.
The whole point was just to get the goblins.
Mhm. Wow. Yeah.
I remember when wine used to have an effect on me. That was fun. I mean, technically it still does if I like drink the entire fucking barrel.
Yeah. I don't tend to drink a lot. Well, sometimes when I'm having a bad day, if it's like a really bad day.
So You're having a good day today, are you?
It's a good day, but I got a lot on my mind.
Yeah. Somebody mentioned their not boyfriend.
Shut up.
Because I'm going to harass you to forget my problems. Yes, Xenon does say that aloud.
I just sigh and slump a little. Yeah.
But then Xenon says, like, I'm not going to harass you too much, but I will say, as far as not boyfriends go, he's pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah. So, which way now?
I don't know.
This cave here leads deeper into the cave.
Well, let's go deeper in.
Yeah. However much I'd love to explore everything, I also don't really want to just keep killing goblins all night.
Well, not like we took a whole lot of time doing it.
True.
Although I feel a little guilty. But only a little.
Eh.
As you approach towards the further on the cave, it's a miss, but you get shot at. As I move you to this map, as you go deeper into the cave, and you see that there's another group of goblins, and behind that they're taking cover after behind things. You see Duke Brown. This part of the cave is well lit, but also because Duke Brown is here, we are gonna wait until Dexter is back from the auto shop, or we're gonna at least wait a minimum of 10 minutes, because this is involved with his character backstory.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
But like as the shot comes and I see Duke, it's like, yeah, you might want to put that away for a little while. There's a friend of yours named Dexter who'd like to speak to you. He's coming right now.
As I'll roll initiative.
Oh, initiative.
My initiative's been getting steadily worse with each encounter.
Which is amazing considering you have the best decks of any of us.
Yeah.
Besides maybe Dexter.
Yeah.
But you do have that inspiration if you want to change your initiative.
Yeah. Really gotta get better at actually using my inspiration. I always just hold on to it.
Yeah, you can just hold on to them, right? Or do you have to use them by the end of that game?
Here you can hold on to them, I don't really mind.
Okay.
Yay.
Normally in Adventure League, you snooze, you lose.
Yep.
Yeah. I've gotten so many wasted inspirations this game. It's been great.
I will go to the
Don't
bathroom
stack.
and refill some water.
Yeah, I will do the same.
I will stay here.
I will stay here by myself, alone.
Yes.
Oh, and you still have to make all your songs to MP3s or MP4s for me, please. Especially last week's song. I want to replay it over and over and over again. It was bopping. Like,
Yeah.
you should make that into a full-on song for you to sing with your band.
Yeah.
No, I'm not kidding.
If only I had a band. It's just
Oh,
me
I
and my
thought
guitar.
I thought you were a member of a band.
No.
I don't know why.
No, I've done like stuff with my dad and a few other people. And that was kind of band like, but yeah.
Wait, your dad's in a band?
Sort of. Not really.
Explain, sort of.
It's more of like a hobby thing that him
Oh,
and his
okay.
cousin are doing at the moment, and a friend. So
What does he play?
Mostly like 80s, 90s classic rock
I
stuff.
meant instrument.
Oh, a guitar.
So like
Yeah.
father, like daughter. Okay.
Yeah.
Or like daughter, like father. Wait,
Yeah.
either way. Oh dear. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Did he teach you how to play the guitar?
Oh, he gave me a few lessons once, but I ended up going for some professional lessons at our local music shop when they did them.
Yeah. So I paid for car driving lessons, right?
Yeah.
So I could get my permit. Unfortunately, my dad decided that those weren't good enough and decided to do some himself. I never got that license. Because like he would be like, go to your right, and I would go to my right. He's like, no, you're on the right. It's like, that's left, Dad. It was just like he was just so. Yeah.
I can never
It
get
did
my
not
right
help.
and left right.
Yeah, I can't get it right either, but part of the problem is him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah.
Sometimes some people have the problem that they can't put into words what they're thinking, and they ruin other people with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, like I found out that my dad like taught my cousins how to drive. He was really great, but
Oh.
not so much with me. And a lot of parents are like that. They can other people's
Yeah.
kids fine. Their own kids, they turn into a mess of delusional, soppy messes.
Here in the Netherlands, that's heavily illegal if your parents try to teach you how to drive.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, if your parents like you can only learn how to drive from a driving instructor, and if you then drive without a license and your parents try to teach you, that basically is driving without a license. So you get a fine of converted for the first time if you get caught. You get a fine converted for $400, and if they caught you a second time, then it doubles. So then it would be like $800. And if they caught you again driving without a driver's license, then there could actually be like not a fine, but what's it
You
called?
permanently can't get one.
No, you can always get one. Unless you have medical issues, you could always try and get a driver's license. But you could get an actual punishment like forced service or maybe even jail time. Kind of depends on if you were driving and you caused a accident. Then yeah, you could get jail time for that.
So how much does it cost for a driving instructor?
Mostly they sell it in packages, so then they'll arrange the end exam and the theory exam together. But I would say that getting a driver's license in the Netherlands would cost you probably $3,300.
Wow, I can see why parents might want to try to teach their kids how to drive. Lord, that's a lot of money.
Because it's like, I think like 70 euros per lesson or something.
That is a lot of money. I'd hate to be like poor, and then like my kid wants to learn how to drive. It's like, sorry, buddy, we gotta eat.
Strangely enough, like the majority of the people still have, like even like poor people have a driver's license. Like the majority of the Netherlands has a car and driver's license.
That's amazing considering the price, man. It's actually cheaper to
It's
get the ticket.
It's a rich country. You have to account for. Like even poor people are richer than the average poor people in other countries. But it's also like you pay a lot of taxes and stuff like that. Like I'll give you an example. Depending on where you live in America, but for example, if you live in California, if you make $2,500 dollars a year, you're nothing in California. Like there's rents that are like $2,000. But if you make if you make 2,500 euros in the Netherlands, then you can legitimately say that you're actually very loaded.
Well, you know, in California, a lot of those people who play superheroes on the boardwalk, yeah, they're basically just homeless people trying to make money.
Yeah.
Like they'll be living in a. That's why their suits aren't the cleanest, depending on who's. The guy who played Superman for like many years, he died not too long ago. And like he was living in like an abandoned caravan, a few miles away from the strip. So he had to walk there every day in that Superman costume.
I saw an interview of Marisha Ray, and when she just came to California, she actually used to do that job of being the street people that you take photos with, because she wasn't an established actress yet, so she still had to make money to pay the rent. But she was trained in tap dancing, so she started tap dancing on the streets of LA to try and get photos for money. And all the other street artists were telling her, "You're working too hard, you're working too hard." And then she learned that, yes, she's definitely working way too hard. That was not a smart idea. She liked tap dancing because she's trained in it, but going several days a week for 8 hours a day or even longer on the streets of LA tap dancing with the LA heat, that's too much.
that will kill you.
Yes. And she learned that the hard way. It was like there was this guy that was just dressed up as Batman, and like the only thing he had to do was dress up as like Batman, and then people would take photos of it. So she came up with the idea of going like dressing up like Poison Ivy, and then they would pair up and make photos like that, and then make money. But then she discovered that she would make way more money when she told little kids that instead of being Poison Ivy, she was Tinkerbell.
Oh, yeah, that was... Yeah. Well, see, here's... So they tried to shut that all down. And I think the city came out against it just because, one, it's a good way for the homeless to actually earn some money, and it keeps crime rates down, and it's like, yeah, they're earning money. But the reason that it was tried to get shut down was Disney and the people who owned DC at the time didn't want people using their IPs, and it was just like, really, are you that fucking petty? And Disney said yes. And they said, screw you, Disney.
Just think about how many times Disney has changed copyright laws just to keep Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
Because if you take the official copyright laws of years ago,
he's gone. Yeah.
Mickey Mouse should have already been like in the 70s. Should have already been like public domain or something.
Yep.
Like, yeah.
Well,
like the whole entire Marvel roster would be public domain.
No, those not yet. But that'll take a few years.
You're not.
Yeah.
They won't even let.
Personally, I think it should always be until the end of the creator's life plus 20 years.
Well, they won't even let you enter Disney properties if you're dressed up convincingly like one of their princesses or Tinkerbell or any of their other major property.
But that I can understand to a certain extent, because if you if you start doing weird shit of something, that'll look really bad.
Yeah,
Like
that
if
too.
you dress up like Peter Pan and you enter Disney World and then you start randomly punching people in Disney World, it's like Peter Pan went on a beatdown in Disney World. That's not a good head.
He went on a rampage in
Yeah.
Disney World.
I can understand that why they would do that.
I told you I didn't want to grow up. I want to be a Toys R Us kid, but they shut down Toys R Us.
Or if you start, or maybe some creepy person starts doing it, that's even worse.
Oh, you mean Chandra's dressing up like Peter Pan to try to get close to children?
Yeah, that. Yeah, there's like plenty. I think Disney is pretty justified in saying, no, you're not allowed to dress up like our characters on our property.
Yeah, hey, Shattuck, do Chandra's as Peter Pan.
Oh, damn. Kevin sent me a picture. I hope he wasn't driving at the time, but he sent me a picture of that a traffic accident happened along the way, and now he's in a traffic jam.
Okay.
Shit.
Oh,
Yeah, if we hadn't started in here, we could have done something else.
you can
well,
explore the rest of the cave if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Like,
Retcon.
yeah, it's like we were about to go in there, and it's just like, nah, they haven't noticed us yet. We'll wait. We'll wait for Dexter.
We'll trap them, and then Dexter goes, Duke, and then the surprise is cancelled.
Yeah.
Not that there's that much to explore in this cave, but go ahead.
Do.
Let's go
Let's get serious.
down here.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just each take a side.
No, you're not breaking up the party.
Yeah.
Because that's when you pull out the beholders and the mind flayers.
Oh no, Leferia is just waiting around this corner.
See,
Nah.
you say that like you're joking, but with you, we don't know.
He wouldn't be hiding in a cave like this.
Yeah, and she wouldn't take over her own statue and screw us over.
Oh no, that she would definitely do. She already did it, remember?
I mean, never mind. Okay, dear.
I know.
Okay.
I know what you mean.
Who did you call dear?
What's that?
I called.
As the book starts
call-
yapping.
Like, I called
Oh.
Everine dear, as in a term of affection for a friend. I also call Iris dear, so.
Okay, just checking.
As she starts talking, I'm just like, oh, thank God. Oh. Sorry.
Wait, did you have some more questions for her?
What? What do
Yeah,
you
she
mean,
told me-
questions?
She told me you had a question or two for her.
Oh, I.
You didn't tell me what they were, though.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to know about
You don't have to tell me.
Themis.
Oh,
Yeah. I left before. Well, I left as the new queen was getting crowned, so I don't really know a lot about what's been happening back home.
oh.
I don't even think it's my home anymore. To be
I don't
honest,
think it's. From the sounds of it, doesn't seem like anyone's home.
no.
Except monsters.
Yeah.
By the way, you look really good in that armor, though.
I'm trying not to think about it. seems kind of disrespectful.
To
Wearing
who?
it.
It's definitely not respectful to that monster you took it from.
The-
And no, I
like,
don't mean she was a monster because she was a Medusa. I mean she was just a monster.
Yeah, it's like it's like feels disrespectful to like the queens of the past and the royals of the past that weren't complete donkey turds.
Would you would you mind if I gave you my opinion?
Just think
Sure.
about it like this. When wearing this armor, you should think about what would good Queen Everine II do.
Exactly, Versi. See, when she's not trying like stalking me, she's very insightful.
That'd be easier if I paid attention in the history class.
Yes, you were named after a
Wait,
a queen.
was there
Also-
an Everine the second?
Yeah. This is Rosie.
Oh.
I met her I met her like 200 years ago.
Ooh. Cool. What was she like?
Oh, she was very nice. She was a human lady, very pretty, was very good with the chakrams, and I did a fortune telling about her, and she would save the island from the monstrous kraken by
Oh.
distracting it with her by luring it away from the island, from one of the harbor cities of the island.
That sounds cool.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Of course, she sadly did die in this battle. Like, she saved so many Amazons that day. She was the first Amazon queen that died saving her people.
Wow.
Well, it seems like that you're respecting that armor a lot more than the person who had it before you. So, wear it with pride.
That much is obvious, but
And
still.
always remember, that is royal armor for royal guards. Actual
Oh.
royal armor is worn by the queen herself.
True. Yes. Man, I really should have paid more attention to the in school.
This is supposed to when you wear this armor, historically, it's supposed to be that you are a close confidant of the Queen of the Amazons, and it brings many authority with it.
Well, the current queen is a bitch, so
Maybe
So is
when
her
I have a
sister.
dragon, I can set things right.
If anyone ever objects, they can tell it to your dragon.
Yeah.
I
still
remember
can't
those
believe I'm
days.
gonna have a dragon.
Are you
Well, hopefully-
back, Captain? Because it's saying on roll 20. Or...
Eh.
It was just a test. Don't worry. Yeah. I saw
Yeah.
him pop into roll 20 again, so I was wondering if he was back.
Oh. And we're
By the
back
way-
at the start.
yeah. While we're exploring, I prestidigitation the armor, so it's like super shiny and looks almost new.
Oh. Yeah, I couldn't quite get that last bit of brain.
Yeah, I
Off
really
the
did want that
shoulder.
head. That head
Yeah.
would have helped me out a lot, actually.
Oh.
Don't
yeah.
worry about it.
I wasn't exactly thinking much.
Oh no, but going to be honest, took all of my willpower not to send the lightning bolt straight through her head to make it explode.
Yeah.
If we're going to be completely honest on that one.
Yeah.
I'm rather fond of Loris as well. I thought he was a complete ass the first time I met him.
Oh yeah, yeah. He was just laid it on way too thick.
Like that stuff was thicker than an ooze.
Yeah.
Are you sure about that, Xenon? That's exactly how I felt about you the first time I saw you.
I have no comment. I was younger and prettier and had no shame, so whatever. And you were pretty.
Thank you.
But you're still pretty. Because you haven't aged a day, literally.
Mm-hmm. You haven't either. Although you have grown more snakes. I love what you did with snakes.
Okay. I don't know how to respond to that.
Just know that you look fabulous.
Thank you. Yeah, the reason I wear the wig is because, again, walking around like this in town seems to get, actual Medusa hunters after you.
Yeah. That I keep landing on that one square that just so happens to get me stuck in a wall.
Ooh, more booze.
Mm-hmm.
We will take this to the cart.
Yeah.
So we now have a big old water elemental topiary.
Yay.
I did not know you could
very
stone
lovely
water
statue.
elementals, and that is just cool.
I mean, yeah.
Although it'd be more fun if it's not like completely stone, it's more like jello. Like really thick jello.
Oh, I made a mistake. I was reading condition immunity petrified.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, I'll make an exception for this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just a ruling that I made a mistake on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said I was surprised that you could do that.
I just didn't read the immunities properly.
Yeah, it's like, when I said I was surprised, Yannick probably went like, let me double check that.
He was summoned wrong, and it messed with his immunities.
Yeah.
A mixture of a stone elemental and a water elemental because there was dirt in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. I do prefer having a good day to a bad.
Well, yeah, and it's nice. And you had so many in a row, it was horrible. And the fact that one word can trigger, and don't say the word.
That troubles me a lot. Hey.
I don't know what to say on that one.
Well, I'm sure we're gonna find out eventually.
You know, I used to be a paladin, and it does bother me that my current combat style is peek in, cast a spell that requires concentration, then leave out and look through Versi's eyes. So that the concentration spell won't get broken. I mean, it's super effective. It just feels a little cowardly.
It's smart. It's less like war combat. It's more like hunting.
Actually, I like that idea. I'm a hunter. And I'll bring back the goods.
Yeah.
I just don't know when.
Generally speaking, when you're hunting something, you don't really want it to see you till you cast the finishing blow. Unless
Right.
you're leading it to a trap.
Gonna have to take me hunting sometime.
Yeah.
Learn a few tricks. Hey, Everine.
Mhm.
Sing me a song. You usually don't sing songs on your happy days. It is the happy day.
Oh. Okay. You do mainly seem to have a lot of songs for bad days. Oh. Here's one. Hail to the shiny day. Skies are bright and we're on our way. Twisting high, we spiral free. Hope's got its hold on me. Dreaming of the times we saw in hearts, minds, and winds galore. These happy days are best for me. So together, let's go flying free. Ah.
So all the snakes, all the snakes are bopping, and Xenon's giving the horns. It's like, I love this rock and roll stuff. It's great.
What did I miss?
Xenon
happy
burned down an entire cave full of goblins and murdered an entire family with one wall of fire.
Oh, war crimes.
He killed more than 30 goblins in one wall of fire, and only one of them survived, as he was screaming, traumatized, and running away.
Should I roll initiative?
Yeah. They then advanced forward, and because Duke Brown was here, we decided to wait until you came back.
Alright, thanks. Sorry about that. They were literally
it's not a fun
oiling the entire half of the road.
Yeah, we just roleplayed until you got back, and what's her name? Everine sang a happy song. It was really good.
Yeah.
Are we doing anything before we go up to him, or we just going straight up like combat?
He already started shooting at you guys as he streams.
Yeah.
We were waiting for you, Dexter, to make sure.
You're finally here. Time to die. I need new bullets.
Simply couldn't make a peaceful living of yourself, and I see you're still too dumb to know how a bullet works.
I just pointed at you and fired just like the last time. And with this world, it's way too easy, cause we got guns and they don't.
Well, I guess your easy streak ends here.
You do know we have magic, you bastard.
That fake tricks? No, that's only for parlortree. Go ahead, oh wait, the goblin's turn is first. The goblin will take its bonus action to hide. That is probably a failure on you guys.
On Dexter, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on me too.
And
why is your aura blue? Just curious.
Because they are over health, but that's just a roll 20 mistake. And it will fire its arrow, or try to fire its arrow at Xenon. 22 will hit for 7 damage if he can't do anything against it.
Xenon will, hold on. Let me check my armor class. Character, Xenon. +5. If I AC got up to 22,
it would still be a hit.
Then no, I'm not using the shield.
You take 7 damage. Then it is Dexter's turn.
Alright, Dexter will take out his Springfield and will fire at one of the goblins.
Alright. Oh yeah, that'll hit. That'll kill him.
Just checking. I know it's too late, but did the guy say to kill them all or not? I'm just assuming he's fine with it since the wall of fire.
But
okay.
You already killed enough to, if he wasn't okay with it, you already ruined it.
Okay. And then after that shot, we'll shoot this here.
Alright.
And we'll do grit. Advantage.
Crit. 14 damage. That'll kill him.
And then doing this one, just for the hell of it, sharpshooter.
Alright. Also with crit?
Yes.
Alright.
22.
Do it. Killing him as well.
Your men are falling like dominoes, Duke. Just like you will be.
Boss! They're really hurt! They were really hurt! Maybe we should surrender! No! Then they'll kill you anyway!
No, we won't.
I take most of the guys alive.
Go ahead, make a persuasion check against Duke's intimidation.
Me or Dexter?
You can choose which one of you does.
Yeah, you can do it, Xenon. You said most of the stuff. Ooh.
It's 22 because I double clicked. Or it's 20 because I double clicked. So the goblins look. If you promise that we are not gonna die, make an oath to it, we will surrender.
I make an oath that we won't kill you if you surrender. I can't say anything about the asshole behind you.
Unless you do something else in the future that
Yes.
we gotta deal with.
Yes.
Alright! Surrender, boys! As this goblin runs to this side and ducks behind the barrel. Then it's Duke's turn. God damn it! Can't even get proper help these days. Godforsaken stupid land! As he starts cursing in a language that, Dexter understands, but the rest of you all don't, because he's speaking English. Fuck,
Well,
fuck,
we
fuck!
will understand some of it because English does have a lot of Latin-based stuff in it.
It's
No.
still,
Fuck
you're
is
going
one
from
of them.
Greek, Latin,
Fuck is not
to
one of them.
like thousands of years later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As he, let's see. You're either going to target Xenon or Dexter. I'd say he'd target Dexter, as he will shoot with disadvantage at Dexter. 16.
Still a shit shot like you always were.
Come a bit closer, then I'll point at your head. 19
That hits.
for 6 damage. And then his third shot. 20.
Yep.
That'll hit for 11 damage. Then he will action surge. With his first, no. Natural 1.
Misfire.
Fuck! Fuck! Sheriff! Does the condition for surrender also count for me?
That depends if you surrender, Duke.
I need an oath. If I
All right.
surrender, none of you will kill me.
Although, do
Today.
not have to follow that if you betray us or make any sort of plans to attack us.
Agreed.
Alright.
Wait, I thought you didn't believe in magic. Oaths are magic.
No, I
What?
believe in the sheriff's honor. Or the
Yeah?
marshal's honor. He
Yeah, what's wrong with
represents the greatest country in the world. USA!
Wait. You what? Okay.
The land of the truly free.
Oh, okay.
But Duke,
Hey.
weren't you with the Confederates?
No?
Okay, that must have been someone else.
It would have been funny if he was.
Yeah.
As he throws his pistol over his table towards you guys. As he raises his hands and is surrendering.
Can Dexter just take the pistol and repair it right in front of him?
Certainly try.
Tinkering tools.
Yes.
Alright, here we go.
Although Xenon and Everine wouldn't notice this, but Duke is obviously wearing a Confederate coat.
He's wearing this. I don't know what the Confederate.
No, I'm making a
looks
joke.
like.
No, I was just making a joke. But
Yeah.
he says he wasn't a Confederate, but was a secret Confederate. That's a duster. A Confederate coat would be a duster, but it would be gray.
Hmm.
Although there were gray dusters, and that doesn't mean you're Confederate.
No,
That
you-
is
you're wearing
true.
the color gray.
Yeah.
It's more tan with this one. Anyway, I think the 12 should do it, because Misfire won.
Didn't get to
So,
do
all the,
anything.
We waited 20 minutes for a fight that lasted 10 or something. Not even. As they all
Technically,
raise
this
their hands.
fight didn't even last 6 seconds.
Yeah.
It was that one. With that one, he was screwed. There was nothing he could do. Except fix his gun, and he couldn't do that in the middle of combat, I don't think.
And all his goblins already surrendered, so like, yes you can, but if you fail, then your gun is broken completely, and you have to go to like a special shop to fix it.
Yeah.
I assume you guys are gonna look around here a bit. Well, there's only
Yes.
like large amounts of wine, all sorts of things from a shipment.
I assume we're gonna tie them up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Well-
Dexter, you find an additional. If you take his gun, it is well, you saw the. It's a normal pistol, but only with like four loadings instead of your 6. And but he also and he has 16 bullets with him, just pistol bullets.
Alright. So that would go fine with the Colt that he has, right?
Oh, they would also. I'd say, yeah.
So 16, right?
Yeah.
One day I will get that cast haste on you two. One day.
I thought you only ever casted it on Everine.
I don't know if I've ever cast it.
No, you did during the
Yeah.
combat with the Medusa.
Yeah.
And for representation, as you, this is what you captured all alive.
That's actually not bad. But
If anyone
We'll see.
asks, this is all there ever was.
I'm not going to
Of
lie
this
about
guy.
it. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
We assumed that the goblins didn't count. Because they got sold the bulls. They weren't the ones who actually took it.
Hmm. Yeah.
You should have
Also, go ahead.
Oh. The Duke should have lived a more peaceful life. Could have made a new life of himself if he wasn't an outlaw.
Well, it seems that like he only thought with his gun. He wasn't going to be doing that much longer. If I counted the number correctly.
By the way, Duke, you know anything about walks?
What's a walk?
Walks on blood.
Oh. No, I haven't heard anything about him.
Loris wouldn't be here. He's at
I know.
the garden.
I'm fixing a map.
Yeah.
No, I haven't
like,
heard
and-
anything about him. Although, it's supposed to be. Now I have to look up a name. Oh, yeah, there's Blood Pack. Mac Anderson. I did run into him. And he seemed to enjoy the outside life of the city.
Where is he and what's he up to?
I know he went to the west, I believe, because it is a wild, untamed land. No cities there, just a couple of farms.
From what I know from Mac Anderson, what would I know about him? Like how violent tendencies and if he would go back to raiding or something.
Oh yeah, he loved extorting farmers. Looks like Deesh.
Damn it, it's Chris Pratt and everything these days.
Chris Pratt and Thalia.
I mean, if he didn't want to extort people, he'd cut a swath through the ladies.
Well, maybe he extorts people, but they can buy him off with their wives.
Oh no, that's worse.
This is how last time you remembered Walk Some Blood looks like.
Ooh, shit.
What? He looked like that when he was in America?
Not the devil arm.
Minus the devil arm, yeah.
Yeah, and the glowing eye.
No, he had that one. He always had that one. He got shot in the eye once and then put a glass eye in there.
And it glowed?
Mm-hmm.
That's
like a diamond.
That's scary.
Damn.
You walk back to the great garden. Welcome back! Did you bring my booze?
We brought some of it.
Ah, yes.
So we brought the 3 guys who took the booze.
Wouldn't it be 4, including the water elemental?
Well, the water elemental doesn't count as a guy, and yet we pull in the water elemental, this big stones.
Ah, yes.
And we got you a new topiary. Not a topiary, statuary.
And these are the guys that took the wine off the people that stole it.
Well, some of the guys.
And Duke there is responsible for helping the thieves.
And you sold me cigarettes! Bad boy. You are all punished and rewarded, as you might take lessons from Vitalis, Prince of Mithros. Sit down, everyone, as they all sit down. You have all been very naughty. Bad deeds lead to bad karma, as you get what you deserve. See what happened to you, these fine heroes, Xenon the Cloaked One, Averine the Siren, and Dexter the Gunslinger. They have taken you down. This is your bad karma. You have to build that up with good deeds. As he goes on some sort of, he goes on an entire rant, and they all seem to be listening to him.
Prince, once you finish your rant, I have a question.
One moment, I'm still busy with my rant.
Duke, most of all, he rolled a nat 1.
Yeah, that was definitely karma coming to bite him in the butt.
Oh, wait a second. The water elemental should hear this too. He casts a spell on the water elemental and it turns back to normal. Yeah, you there! Listen to me! I am Vitalis, Prince of Mithros. As he eats a cookie. You have all done very naughty things. You should be happy. You want to live in a world where everyone treats you fine. But to live in that world, You must treat people the way you want to be treated, for else no one will treat you like that. You can be selfish and think everyone will be nice to me and I can just abuse that system. But that is horrible! For if you do that, and you do that, and you do that, then all of you will be betraying each other, and you will never have happy lives and never have good friends.
I take it he doesn't like his new dad.
And
I
that
didn't like.
is the wisdom of Italy. Are you rehabilitated? Of course, sir. Of course. And sit down and drink wine with me. Nah, you brought back the thieves alive. Here, have your 3,000 gold as he throws a bag at you guys. So 1,000 for each of you. And, of course,
Thank you.
via advice from the most wise mortal in all of Dylea. You, Xenon, the cloaked hero. Making sense of things makes no sense, as you are worried about things that make sense, or not make sense. When you are worried about things, they do that are out of your control. That makes no sense, because why worry about something that you have no control about? And why worry about something that you do have control about? Because you control the exit, so you do not ever have to worry. Makes sense, right?
1 second.
Take some days to think about that.
Oh no. The 1 second isn't for that. Hold on. Here's the 1 second. Where's the other one? Come on, wisdom.
Think on it. Think on it.
Okay, so yeah, Xenon is not bleeding out of his ears and nose. He's just standing there smiling. He's like, okay. The weird thing is, I think I understood that. Fuck.
I didn't understand a word of it.
I think he was basically trying to say, stop trying to, put order into a chaotic world.
Ah. Yeah. That makes sense. Gotta roll with the punches.
Averine, stay true to your soul. Stay true to yourself and to your soul. Do you all need to reach? You all need to reach a goal. It's your heart you need to manage. Stay the same. Don't let sensitivity damage. Spare a space that you just for you. That is what you. That's what will pull you through. The stars are love to the ones you love. Ascend in the dark above. They are each happy to. They are you each time you try. Bring a twinkle to your eye. You will be beat. Thisness. Just wait and see. Creating happiness. As he burps something, way too much wine.
Did he just give you a limerick?
I think so.
Okay.
All I really got was stay true to yourself.
I got something about being happy, and
as he seems a bit drunk.
I got something about like cherishing your loved ones. I think that was in there somewhere, and that they're your happy thought, some shit like that.
Okay. Cool. Good advice.
You should really be writing
This is what you, Dexter. This is from your home world. They say that knives can kill, but that's not the purpose of a knife. They say that cars can kill, but that's not the purpose of a car.
What the
Bricks
hell's
can
a car?
kill, and stones can kill, but it is not their purpose. They say that words, but may they inspire death or they may inspire life. And they say that guns kill, and that is the only purpose of a gun.
During the time of cowboys, they did have cars.
Not.
Very
I don't.
late, Kyle. Very
Yeah,
late,
it's very
Kyle.
late. Like not
Very
like
late.
1910.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
late. But you don't know how different timelines work, so it's like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did have trains.
Trains
They
can
might have-
definitely kill too.
Yes.
Like when you have that. This guy here points at Duke when he kidnaps a woman and ties her to the tracks.
Wait, did you actually do that?
No,
Were you planning on doing that?
no.
Are
It's
you
a dime
lying?
novel thing.
Yeah, that's something out of children's books.
Oh.
Outlaws
people,
get absolutely
if-
nothing out of doing that, although they do that for some torture fear factors against guys they don't like.
if I really wanted to kill a woman, I would just shoot her.
Oh.
It's
Okay.
it's way faster, and it saves me and rope is more, and one good piece of rope is more expensive than a bullet.
That's a messed up economy.
Yes. Also, that is very efficient and very horrible at the same time.
Yes, you should do better. Don't think about these things anymore. You should not be killing women. Better yet, you should not be killing anyone. Unless they deserve it. But you all! Oya, Yuda! Yes? Lawyer's like, you have been running around my garden for way too long. Hello. What is your name? Loris. Welcome. I am gonna give you a poem too. And a piece of wisdom. Happiness does not buy or money does not buy happiness. But if you have to be unhappy, make sure you are unhappy with lots of money. Take some days to think about that. You will see the wisdom in there. I say, take 2 days of rest, think about it, and you will see that Prince Vitalis is right.
Is this?
Would you like some wine too?
Okay, so is this guy
I
actually
prefer
wise?
whiskey to wine.
Is this guy actually wise or just like full of himself?
I mean,
Make
from
an insight check.
yeah, yeah. Dexter doesn't believe this guy too much to be the wisest of men.
I mean, some of the stuff is actually wise, but like as he gets drunker, the more it's like just platitudes.
It's like he's no Socrates.
No. Hold on.
I don't even think you need to roll insight to see that he's not Socrates.
But he is the wisest of mortals.
Well,
oh,
it seems
18
weird.
isn't bad.
You see great wisdom in his thought patterns. And it makes a lot of sense of what he just said.
Fuck. He's not full of shit, which
And
terrifies me even
You
more.
should definitely contemplate what he just said.
And we should actually think about what he said. Oh.
Yeah.
It hurts me to say that, though.
Yeah.
Who wants ice cream?
Ice cream is
Yeah,
the
let's-
only. Well, never mind.
Well, that wasn't actually the thing that I was looking for, to be honest, from him. I thought it was going to be like a personal sort of question that I can ask him that he will answer.
Oh, you can definitely ask me anything.
I mean, to be honest, that doesn't really sit well with me with what's said.
Okay, good luck then. Now everyone, think about happy thoughts. You must make the world you want to live in. Do you want everyone to be horrible? Then you should be nice and friendly and help everyone. Within reason, do not ask too much of yourself.
Oh, wait. Hang on. Before we go,
Sure.
can I get your autograph?
Of course!
He.
Makes it on the paper, he just puts a V.
Oh, I did have a question for you. While you're not, is your mother going to be fine? Okay.
Oh, is there something wrong with my mother?
Yes. You know the rain stopped when she used us and herself. Go ahead.
No, go. I'm just saying she's in a coma from stopping it.
Oh no! Mommy! I must visit her! Stay here,
Okay.
everyone! I am going to the castle, Mommy!
We'll join you in a little bit.
He's not a fast runner.
No.
Not like his aunt.
No.
No, he's he's not even out of the garden, and he tried to run, and then you just walk and you overtake him.
And and it looks like he's trying to go full sprint.
Yeah.
Do you
I'll
want
take
to lift
80
up there?
Yeah.
He's a halfling, so he's not even that quick, but he's also a fat halfling.
So I just cast fly on him. It's just like I upcast fly, cast it on myself and him. It's just like go to your mom.
Mama, thank you very much.
Is he any
You're
faster?
welcome.
Sorry.
No, he's faster.
Yeah, he's 60. He's about his movement speed was like 20 feet, and now it's 60 speed.
Okay, I was just
three
curious.
times as fast.
Okay, I was curious if it was like his wings were fat too.
No, fly doesn't give wings.
Yeah, it's just as you fly.
You're just awkwardly swimming in the air.
You see the fat lumps like.
I mean, he may be the wisest of men, but mortals, but still weird. But anybody who wants to go see his mom helped us out a lot, and the least I could do is give him a lift to see his mom.
Yeah. We got any more business, or should we? What do we do?
Late.
Yeah, it's pretty late. Let's go get some ice cream and then go back to the castle and get some rest. Or we can stay at the ice cream shop. I kind of don't want to look Augustus in the eye in the morning. Good lord.
Didn't you wanna join Vitalis?
Oh yeah, sure. We'll
So
join
you fly
Vitalis.
to the you two fly to the he lands right as the fly spell ends. He opens the curtains and runs. Oh, Mommy. I'm so sorry I didn't visit you sooner, Mom.
I mean, if you didn't know, it's not your fault. Wisdom, I think I've heard that wisdom can only be achieved if you know with knowledge. So.
No, you don't need any knowledge to become wise.
That seems counterintuitive, but okay.
It's like intelligence versus wisdom. If you're intelligent, you know that a tomato is part of a fruit. If you are wise, you know you don't put it in your fruit salad. That's disgusting.
I'm not going to argue with that, actually. that makes absolute sense. Although I do like to eat just plain tomatoes. Put a little salt on them.
Not as delicious. Also,
Fucking
sometimes
delicious.
peppers.
Yes, that too.
Or like gush them down into a soup.
Yeah, too.
I'm so sorry, Mom. I should have gone sooner. And then, Valis, her eyes open up. She, Hey, Vitalis. Long time no see.
How long? Hey, You haven't been visiting your mom on a regular basis? When was the last time you saw her?
He goes like, think moment.
A wise man visits his mom at least once a year.
You know, I'm busy. She is a goddess. She has to rule a city. I have to rule a garden. It's always hard.
Wise man visits his mommy once a year.
Thank you for coming, Vitalis. As she tries to stand up, but was like,
Well, let me help you. Let me help you there. So, do you know what's been going on, or have you just been hopefully having pleasant dreams?
I've been having nightmares.
Oh, great.
But yes. Tuna, I have much to do anymore. There's more work to be done.
Well, at least you don't have to fight with Lyra about the rain anymore.
Sidon.
Sapping your strength. Sidon, yeah.
Yes. And I'm so happy to see you again, my Vitalis.
Well, I guess I'll leave you to it.
Yes.
I am very glad you're okay. By the way, somehow and some way, I don't know how it's even possible, but Augustus is worse than E something. Estor. Good lord.
I know. They do both have their different types of awful, but yes.
Yeah. Oh, I have some good news for you, maybe. The Oracle is coming, for the Great Games, so if you would like to hang out with her, or have her hang out with you, I will tell her.
I haven't seen Versi in quite a couple of months.
Well, I'm sure she'll be happy to see you.
Yes.
And I'll tell her to bring some healing herbs with her. So again, I'll let you two alone. Is there anything you wanted to talk about before I leave?
No, I have to gather my thoughts, and I have many things to talk about with Vitalis. How's everything going in the garden? Great, since the rain stopped. Thank you very much for that act. There's a motherly smile and nods for it. As Xenon leaves the room. Alright. Then I will ask the question. Would you like to contemplate what Vitalis was talking about?
Sure.
Yes.
Alright, you take some time to think about that. 2 days pass, and you all gain a +1 to your wisdom.
Oh.
So now I'm the wisest and strongest wizard there ever was.
Intriguing.
Should we just set our wisdom to 1 above, or should we do +1?
+1. Yeah, it's a permanent +1. So this one doesn't. This one never goes away unless there is something else that will affect your wisdom.
So if like our wisdom is 13, we set it to 14, or do we do 13 + 1?
It becomes 14.
Okay. Wasn't sure if it would be like with aid.
No, the aid is temporary. This is permanent.
Wisdom of Vitalis.
Yeah.
+1 to wisdom.
As it is the morning of day 6, so that's 2 more days before the great game starts. Like, Valis hasn't really talked that much because she's still recovering. And she's still very weak, but, let's see, where is she? At morning, when Xenon steps out of his bed, Xenon!
Are we sharing a room or?
No, you all have separate rooms, but they're
Okay.
all right next to each other.
I will poke my head out. I will have my hood on because I haven't had a chance to put the wig on yet, or have somebody put the wig on.
As,
Oh, great!
Percy runs towards you as you poke your head out. She runs into your room, then closes the door again, and pulls off your head and pulls off your hood, and kisses you, and there's where we're going to end today's session.
Yeah.
Hey.